welcome into week 3 Waiver Wire. Bobby, you're back with me today. I appreciate you hopping on with me, man. If my mouth looks like maybe it's not moving with the words I'm saying, had a little bit of a dental work done. I don't think the top of my mouth's moving too much right now, Bobby. So I kind of got dealing with half facial paralysis at the moment. But last week we had a lot of people hopping in the chat. I hope we have a lot of people today too. Shout out to the friends we have joining us from TikTok. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get them on their comments on my screen yet, Bobby, but if I see something, I'll make sure I shout them out and I say them here on the show. Every Tuesday, we break down the waiver wire ads that you guys need for your teams. A lot of injuries in week 2, Bobby. How did you come out, man? Did you have any season-ending injuries that wrecked your rosters? Because I had a lot of Burrow.
Yeah, so far, I mean, the injury bug that has affected me has been with George Kittle. So definitely feeling the effects of that in one league. Definitely need him in that league, so that's very unfortunate. Had Brock Bowers with an injury scare. He's braced up at the moment as of last night's game. We'll see how that progresses, if that gets better or gets worse. But other than that, so far, knock on wood. Oh, Brian Thomas. Don't know if he's scared or if he's hurt, in the words of Nick Diaz, for our UFC MMA fans out there when he was referring to George St. Pierre. He's either scared or he's hurt. I'm going to try to be optimistic and say that he's actually hurt with a wrist issue. So knock on wood, nothing crazy so far, except Kittle's really getting me right now, not having Kittle.
Yeah. Hey, we got comments already flooding in on TikTok, Bobby. So we'll just try to start banging these out as fast as possible. Ridley for Rice. He has Puka, Moore, and Judy. I would say yes.
What's the situation here?
Trading Calvin Ridley for Rice, Rashee Rice.
Oh, 100%. I would take that. I think Rashee Rice is going to have an immediate impact as soon as he gets back from his suspension. Definitely. He's another game down from suspension. What was it, a 6-game that he was serving?
So he's got 4 more weeks.
Yeah, 4 more games to go. If your team can afford to wait, I think that's a great pickup. It's only week 2. Week 2 doesn't matter. A lot more football left to play. I do think Ridley will get better. I think those 2 defenses have been absolutely atrocious. Really hard defenses for your rookie quarterback and his number 1 weapon to go up against. But I do think Ridley's good. But, in a vacuum, Ridley versus Rice all day. Absolutely.
And any of my TikTok folks that are on here right now, if you want your – Millie's back. What's up, buddy? Welcome back, man. If you want your comments showing up on screen, TikTok guys, all you have to do is just go over, subscribe to us on YouTube. It's free. Just you guys can leave your comments there, and then they'll be showing up. But I have traded Jamar and for Achane and Neighbors. Did I win?
Jamar and Chuba for Achane and Neighbors?
Yeah, I think so.
I definitely like Achane over Chuba handily, and then Neighbors over – yeah, I think with the Burrow injury, he's out until basically by the time he comes back, fantasy playoffs are either going to be started or already over. And while Jake Browning in the past, when Jake Browning started, he still hyper-targeted Burrow. He still hyper-targeted Chase like Burrow. It's just not the same. It's just not comparable. He'll still have some great weeks, but I love that. That's actually an amazing trade. Good on you. Good on you.
Now we have Rodgers or Goff.
Goff easy. Rest of season Goff, 100%. All the weapons, the better line, better coach, better everything.
What about just for this week? Let's see. The Lions are playing.
Bears.
Lions are playing the Ravens.
Oh, Ravens. That's going to be a shootout, I think.
Steelers are playing the Patriots. So, I'd go Goff too.
Yep. Steelers, gosh damn it, dude. Patriots defense, not bad. Not terrible, especially good pressure. And then I would hope that Ravens-Lions game is going to be high scoring and shootout. I would hope. We'll see.
I agree. Millie, he says, I'm upset this week. I lost. I didn't even score 100 points, and we're going to bounce back, brother. We're going to bounce back.
Yeah.
We're going to get your team reloaded this week.
That was me in Ozempic League. Didn't even crack 70.
And then we got, new subscriber. Thank you for whoever just subscribed. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We have, is this a good trade? Derrick Henry for Josh Jacobs and J.K. Dobbins.
I don't hate it, but I would hesitate on.
It depends who your running back 2 is, right?
Right. That's a good question. Yeah. What's the rest of your room looking like behind Henry?
Because if you don't have a number 2 at all, like I like J.K. Dobbins as RB2.
Right. Yeah, we'll need some clarification on that because that's there's a little bit of nuance to that one.
All right, these are coming in so fast. We're going to have to speed it up a bit. Genty, Kyron, Walker, Mason, JCM, Judkins. Start 2, flex 1.
CMCM starting.
No, JCM.
Oh. JCM, Mason, Genty, and who?
Kyron, Genty, Kyron, Walker, Mason, Bill, and Judkins. Start Kyron for sure.
I would say start Judkins. And then, because Kyron's not really been striking me as too impressive. I personally would go Judkins and then maybe Walker, but Walker's scary. Maybe Bill because now Eckler's completely out.
Yeah, if 3, so I would do Bill, Genty, Kyron. That's my 3.
I'd go Bill, Genty, and then who the hell was I just talking about? Bill and Genty. Dude, that's a lot of people for me to try.
It is. Right, Bill, Genty, Kyron, Walker, Mason, Judkins.
Oh, Judkins, Genty, Bill for me. That's who I'm starting.
He says, Penix, Henry, Chase B, Sutton, all effed me this week, and CD and T was on the path as well until late in the game. That's true, Millie.
Yeah.
We got the 3 Walketeers. Start 2, Hollywood Brown, Judy, Waddle, and Pearsall.
Start Pearsall, and then Judy, Brown, and Waddle. Who else? Waddle?
Waddle still scares me.
Yeah, I agree.
Chiefs might score a lot this week.
Who are they playing?
The Giants in prime time.
Oh, yeah.
The guy's really high. Browns play Packers, so you got Judy going against the Packers. Waddle the Dolphins, which is kind of scary. They're going against the Bills on Thursday, so that's a short turnaround. Yeah, I'd do Hollywood Pearsall, I guess.
Yep, that's where I'd go with. Yep, Pearsall.
His RB2 is Chuba Hubbard. So he has Henry and Hubbard, or he'd have Jacobs, Dobbins, and then Hubbard as his flex.
Hubbard's a good 2. I would that's a tough one. That's actually a fair trade.
Yeah.
It's a pretty damn good trade. I
still would go at that point.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Henry for the ceiling. I do think Dobbins will eventually lose some work to Harvey. And then Jacob's good, but like that team's going to be alternating game script quite a bit more frequently than the Ravens. Like Henry's good for a stinker, and I know that leaves a sour taste in people's mouth, but like the Ravens, now that they've had Henry, he's good for like 2 stinkers a year. That's not too bad compared to the oodles of points they get you otherwise.
Right. Man, I'm telling you, and on TikTok, dude, we're behind by 33 messages, so I'm going to keep trying to speed us up. This is crazy. This one is like right down our alley. Etienne or Javonte Williams?
Why not both?
Why not both? That is such a great answer. We've been high on those guys. Everybody else was down. Let's see. Williams, Javonte playing the Bears. And who is Jags playing the Texans? I'd probably say Javonte in that case.
Yeah, it's really good. Both matchups are really good. Well, actually, Jags at Texans, right? Mm-hmm. Texans defense is better. Yeah, if I have to choose one or the other, Javonte.
Yeah. YouTube love. Aunt Millie's bread. YouTube love, man. 1,000%. We love YouTube. Well, we love streaming on YouTube. Would you guys sell Chuba high right now?
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
can get
Would you?
no. I'm not a Chuba guy. I know that right now he's the guy. Is it redraft? That's another question.
Yeah.
If it's redraft, who are you looking to get? Like, what are you trying to get? Like, what do the rest of your running backs look like? And do you have a target in mind?
It depends what you can get for Chuba. If you can get something pretty good for him, but I mean, he's got solid workload, I think, all season.
Right.
Let's see. Is this a good trade? Derrick Henry. Oh, actually, that one was from. That was the Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, J.K. Dobbins. Switch to YouTube. Awesome. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. Let's see. Traded JSN and Zay Flowers for Jay Jettas. I have CD.
Not terrible since you have CD. My only concern is I don't know how Carson Wentz is gonna look.
Yeah, I would have rather kept JSN personally.
JSN and Zay Flowers both.
Yeah,
I would if this was Dynasty, great, but I'm assuming this is redraft, and JSN's locked and loaded. Zay, I will say Zay would be a good person to give up because I just think Zay is just always an unpredictable boom bust kind of wide receiver too. So that's perfectly fine to trade him. It's just the JSN part. It's it just kind of depends. I think Jefferson's obviously great and amazing, but it's starting to get to the point now where I feel bad for him because I really would like to see him play with a very special elite level quarterback at least once while he's still in his prime. And unfortunately, he's kind of been robbed of that.
Right. Trade Alvin Kamara and Igbuka for Gibbs.
Yes. Redraft 1,000,000%, yes. Even in Dynasty, the only thing to me of value you're giving up is Igbuka. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Jordan Mason or Swift, Aaron Jones out for 4 weeks. Yeah, Jordan Mason.
Yeah, I'd rather take Jordan Mason for sure. They just signed Cam Akers. He didn't do anything last time he was with the Vikings. So.
And now they're saying JJ might be hurt, so they might have to run the ball more too. Yeah, that one's easy for me. We need an easy one there. Baker, Saquon, and Odunze for Lamar, Chase, Brown, and Puka. Who wins?
So you're giving up Baker, Chase, and who?
No, he's giving up Baker, Saquon, and Rome Odunze. And he's getting Lamar, Chase Brown. Sorry, I split that up. Lamar, Chase Brown, and Puka.
I
like the Lamar side.
I was gonna say Lamar over Baker, Puka over
Odunze.
Yep. And then who was the other one?
The gap between Saquon and Chase Brown.
Yeah, that's a big gap, but I think the gap from Baker to Lamar gets you there, and the gap from Odunze to what's his nuts get you there.
Yeah. Amarian Hampton and Cooper Kupp for Nico Collins, a good trade.
I'm really scared about Nico right now.
Me too. That offensive line, man. I don't know if this Texans offense hasn't scored anything yet. I don't know if they do, man. Right. This might be an all season long problem.
Yeah, I would rather take the gamble that Amarian gets better over time.
Yeah.
Than the Texans get better over time at this point.
Agreed. Traded JSN. Oh, sorry, we got that one already. Some of these guys, they're posting it a couple times. Make sure we don't miss it, which I do appreciate. I just traded Hubbard for Rome Odunze. Did I do a good move?
I don't hate it. If you're strong at running back, I mean,
right.
I'm a little questionable. I'm questioning the Bears a little bit, but yeah, I think when Caleb can sling it, he's the number one for sure. So yeah, if you got the depth at running back, I don't hate it.
Right. Start Coleman or Devontae Smith? Ooh,
damn. I'd rather take the risk with Coleman, though.
Coleman's going against the Dolphins.
Oh, he should tear them up.
And Devontae Smith is going against the Rams.
Oh, Rams have been pretty good defensively. Yeah, I'm going Coleman for upside. There's no upside with Devontae. He's capped as long as he's at Philadelphia. Plus, like they're playing 1960s football right now, which they're winning games, right? It's the argument between Jalen Hurts and Chris Jones. Like, we held you to under 100 yards. Well, we won the game. What does it matter?
Right.
Coleman for upside.
Yep. Noah, I just traded Nico away. The ceiling just isn't there this year. 100%. We both agree here. Tet or Sutton? I'm going to go Sutton. Sutton with Bo. I think they'll turn it around a little bit. Might struggle this year, but I'm worried about Bryce, dude. Bryce does not look good.
I'm worried too, but what's their matchup this week? Who do the Panthers play? Who do the Broncos play? Let's see.
Broncos play the Chargers.
That's
and Panthers play the Falcons.
I'm worried about Bryce as well, but I think I would go Tet because he's the unquestioned number one. He's a safe.
Actually, yeah. This week, I switched that. This week, Tet, but season-long Sutton. Because, that Chargers defense has been really good, too.
Yep.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Bobby. Thank you. He said, I got Nix, Connor, Jacobs, CD, London, Juan, Johnson, and Ellick or Hampton. What should I do?
Like you're trying to choose like a flex or?
I guess.
Or like you want to trade somebody, give somebody up?
Or I think he's just asking maybe who should he pick up this week.
Oh.
I would look to get Ellick replaced. We'll talk about some wide receivers today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alec Pierce?
No, Ellick. The dude
Ellick?
on the Titans. Ellick, Aomanar.
Oh,
yeah.
That guy. Yeah, get that guy out.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Who?
Yeah. You got Tyreek Hill against the Bills, or who was the other one? Tyreek Hill against the Bills, or damn, I'm losing them. Pittman of the Colts. The Colts play the Titans.
Oh, I'm starting Pittman then.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, Titans haven't been that great defensively, and I'm on board the Colts train for now.
Yeah. Trade Higgins for Tet.
T. Higgins? If it's
yes.
T. Higgins, then hell yeah. Here's the thing. I just was wondering if I should try to make a move at T. Higgins. My biggest thing with T. Higgins and why I traded him in Dynasty was I was tired of the boom or bust nature of his game. And it's like, yeah, it's great when he plays. And when he plays, he might, put up 30 points. But there's also way too many times when he's been a decoy and he's goose egged you or put up 2 points. He's supposedly healthy, right? And then all the nagging injuries. So regardless of whether it's a redraft or dynasty, either way, I prefer Ted over T. Higgins. And if it's Jaden Higgins, and that's a smash. That's an easy smash.
Right. He has Pacheco and Sampson on the bench. Should I pick up Corum or Benson? Really only options on wire.
Benson.
Yeah.
Benson.
Welcome to the show, man. This is a Trey Benson podcast here.
Yeah, you do not need to be. There's no self-respecting league that should have Trey Benson on the wire. Get that man immediately. If you have to spend fab, no exaggeration, bare minimum, just go ahead and put $20 on him. That way you can pretty much ensure you snag them. I'm not convinced Corum's going to get a workhorse role based off being bumped up by a touchdown. Trey Benson.
100%. Let's see. BTJ for Brees and Garrett Wilson.
Yes. As a BTJ owner, I'm definitely contemplating that heavy. My biggest thing in that is worrying about Garrett being just as volatile. If Fields looks like he's normal again, which unfortunately he's looking very normal again. Week 1 was looking like an anomaly, but overall, I think that puts you in a pretty good spot. I would take that. That's definitely a very good offer to be getting for BTJ after the stinkers he split up.
Yeah. We got another one from Aunt Millie's Bread. Is this... Oh, sorry. Good Lord. I'm getting lost in all these chats. Trade Chuba for Kamara.
That's a tough one.
I say no. I say keep Chuba.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree.
Would you do CMC for Jefferson and ETN? Like, you get CMC or you're giving up CMC? Let me ask you, what side of the trade would you rather have? I think I'd rather have CMC.
Yeah, I agree. That one's tough, but a healthy CMC is equaling both of them in points, if not outproducing, especially with McCarthy out for God knows how long with injury and just kind of the woes that team's experiencing.
Right. Okay, this might be the ugliest one. L City Boy over on TikTok says, who should I get rid of? Oh, okay, never mind. He's getting rid of. I just saw these players' names and it freaked me out. Who should I get rid of? Dalton Schultz, Andrews, or Njoku?
Yes. I think
Dalton
Andrews
Schultz
could still have a role. He started off bad last year. And Njoku's getting outplayed by Fannin, but he's at least got this last year he's got to play out. They're going to try to get him. And then, I'm booting out Schultz.
He's got all the competition. He's got the same problems the other guys do, except the Texans' offense has really struggled. So,
right,
get rid of him. Have to drop a player: Aaron Jones or Tutton. Ooh,
Aaron Jones
that's
all the way.
Tough one. In redraft,
even in redraft, it's gonna linger. He's already on IR for 5 games. He's had this happen like 2 times in 3 years. He's not getting any younger. He's going to get outplayed by Mason. And when he comes back, who knows what position the team's even going to be in. They're having way more issues than I expected. I thought J.J. McCarthy was going to be ready, and he's not looking ready at all. And Carson Wentz is a huge question mark. Tootin's looking like he's solidified as the number 2 after the Bigsby trade, firmly behind ETN. If ETN starts slowing down even a little bit, it's going to be hard to keep Tootin off the field. He's looking explosive. He had like 5.86 YPC, yards per carry, on his touches. I'm going Tootin, honestly.
As gross as it is, I think you're right, actually, on that one.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's weird, but yeah.
All right, pick 2. Ladd McConkey, BTJ, or Adunze? Ladd and BTJ.
Man, I'm really low on BTJ right now. I'm pissed.
As an owner,
I'm pissed having them in Dynasty right now. But
yeah,
I don't disagree.
Hey, if you're trying to make a move, you let me know.
Oh yeah, I might.
Jordan Mason, DK, or Pollard at flex this week. DK.
Mason, DK, or Pollard. DK's pissing me off too. I'm the wrong guy to be asking.
Okay, so the Titans are playing the Colts. I don't really want to do Pollard against the Colts. So you're looking at Jordan Mason. The more we look at these, the more I'll remember. Oh, Jordan Mason's against... Oh, okay. Well, Jordan Mason's against the Bengals.
That's a pretty terrible defense.
That is a pretty terrible
getting
defense.
Diced up, so...
Okay, I switched to Mason.
Yep.
Drop Fannin for Juwan. And
No.
redraft. You say no?
Nope, not even in redraft. I'd hold on to Fannin.
I think I agree. I think I agree with you there. Trade ETN and Tet for BTJ and D Smith.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that would make some people mad to hear, but
ETN and
right.
who?
I think you're right, dude.
ETN and who are getting traded?
ETN and Tet
For BTJ
and Devontae Smith.
And Devontae Smith.
Eagles team that doesn't
I'm just
throw the
so
ball
scared
anymore.
for fucking BTJ. Devontae's just not getting volume. It's a run-heavy offense. It's very good at controlling the clock. Very good at doing everything to win. That's great for real-life football, but poison to fantasy. I'd rather keep Tet and ETN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather keep them.
I got some more names for you to try to keep track of, okay? Who wins this trade? Jonathan Taylor. You got Garrett Wilson, Laporta, and Pearsall.
Okay.
So would you rather have them, or would you rather have Bucky Irving, CeeDee Lamb, and Jake Ferguson? I'd rather have the first group.
Taylor and Bucky are close. And then who is after Bucky?
After Bucky, it's Lamb, so it's like Lamb versus Wilson and Pearsall.
Wilson and Pearsall, but it's tough, yeah.
And then Laporta versus Ferguson. Laporta.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I agree. Good trade, but yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. It's a tough one. Trade Kyle Pitts for J.K. Dobbins. I have Tyler Warren already.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. 100%. As long as it's not tight end premium. If you can only start
Right.
one tight end and no tight end premium, redraft, hell yes. Get Dobbins, give up Pitts.
Absolutely. Let's see. Going back through these. Ricky Pearsall or Tyler Warren and Flex?
Warren, he's a game
agree.
he's a game destroyer.
I agree. Tyler Warren for sure. Goff or Daniel Jones?
Ooh, never thought I'd see myself debating this.
Colts playing the
I'll still go
Titans
Goff.
again. Lions playing the Ravens on Monday night.
Ooh, Ravens are a better defense. I'm just going with golf because even though the Ravens are a better defense, I think this should be high scoring.
Agreed. I agree. You think Devontae will get more targets against the Eagles if they focus on defending Puka? Devontae Adams will get more targets against the Eagles. They focus on defending
Devontae
Puka.
Adams.
Yeah.
He had a good game last week, so yeah. If they try to double Puka, he's going to eat. So yeah,
I
very
think.
possible.
Yeah, I think he'll do pretty good. I think he'll be pretty decent.
Yeah, he just put up 20 this last week, so
We got Noah. Tyler Ward already a top 3 tight end.
he's pretty damn good.
He is good. Is Domus going to keep his production up, or will he lose it to RJ? Truthfully, as an RJ dynasty owner, he's not. I don't think he's going to lose it outright. It's going to be kind of like what we saw when he went for the Ravens to the Chargers. It's going to be, if anything, it'll be a split 50-50. And at that point, too, especially if you're getting rid of Pitts, if it does flip and all of a sudden RJ has more work, but like I said, I don't think it gets past 50-50, but I'd rather have 50% of J.K. Dobbins on the Broncos than Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, then 100% of Kyle Pitts on the Falcons.
Right. When I have Warren.
Right. Yeah, when you have Warren, that's a huge difference maker for sure.
Yeah. Worried about Chase Brown? I'm going to say no.
Yeah, not as worried as the pass catchers. I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole offense takes a few steps back, but he's not as impacted.
Absolutely. Trade BTJ. Oh, sorry, I skipped one. Is Alvin Kamara and Pittman for Josh Jacobs a good trade? No.
I'd rather, yeah, I agree.
Trade BTJ, Ladd, Pickens for Jamar Chase, Olave, and Travis Hunter.
No. Chase is the best out of that by far, but man, you're really Chase without Burrow is too scary to give up right now. For what you just offered, I'd rather have what you just offered than Olave and
Chase and Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter is looking right now. The Jags as a whole at pass catcher are looking
Right.
There's debate over whether that's still Trevor Lawrence being generationally average or whether it's BTJ playing scared or limp-wristed and, splitting Hunter on defense plus offense,
Yeah. Yep. I love Ladd, so I'm not giving up Ladd for any of those guys. Higher floor this week. Higher floor, not higher ceiling. Higher floor. Michael Pittman or Tyreek Hill?
Pittman.
I agree, Pittman, and I'm worried about Hill, man. I'm worried about Hill. Like Tua's like, I'm not gonna throw it 80 yards. You can come back for it. You say what you want. I think there's trouble in paradise. Mike McDaniel's his time's coming to an end here soon.
Yeah, that dude's gonna be ripping vapes on somebody else's sideline as grandma's jeans.
You're right. Let's see. Would you trade Jalen Hurts for Garrett Wilson and roll with Herbert? Ooh, wow, that's a great question. Yes.
Yeah, in one quarterback, Jalen Hurts for Herbert and Wilson.
Mm,
Hell yeah. Yeah, bye-bye Hurts.
yeah.
And one quarterback for sure.
I need a tight end. I have Njoku and Andrews, but see nothing going on. What do you think? Dalton Schultz? No, I don't
Uh,
like.
yeah. Yeah, I'd just hold what you had. It's hard right now, but Dalton Schultz isn't worth more than those two.
I'd say right now throw out Njoku until we see. Well, uh, like you said, high scoring game with the Ravens. I could see this being a Mark Andrews touchdown game.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
Browns for the
very.
Packers. Okay, fine. Andrews one more week.
Mm-hmm.
Pickens, Judy. Wow. Okay. So Pickens, Judy, Moore, and Myers for Puka.
Pickens, Judy, Moore, DJ Moore,
I'm guessing.
and Jacoby Myers
Yeah, that's too much.
for Puka.
That's too much in my book.
Yeah, you're really giving up a lot of depth. I like Puka quite a bit, and I'd like to have Puka, but you're giving up a lot of depth with that. Yeah, I'd hold off. I'd hold off.
All right, we got Bucky, Daniels, Sutton for CD, JT, and Burrow. Burrow's for the playoffs.
I don't know
So
if Burrow's going to be back for the playoffs.
He's getting CD and JT. I think he's
I
just
like
saying
getting
that
CD
they're going to
and
write him out.
JT. I like getting CD and JT.
For
Burrow's,
Bucky, Daniels, and Sutton.
Bucky and JT, it's kind of a pick 'em to me, especially if this is redraft.
Mm-hmm.
Sutton
Is
is
not as good as CD.
right, not as good as CD. That's easy. The
So
biggest
it's
thing is
Daniels and Burrow.
the biggest thing is you're going to be able to start Daniels, even though Daniels is potentially banged up until we get confirmation that it's worse or better than what it is. You can at least have a shot at playing Daniels. Burrow, honestly, if you have Burrow, I would not expect to have him back this season.
Agreed.
Not for fantasy.
Burrow's out for me. Don't have a backup. Need two. Goff, Stafford, and or Jones.
You need two. I'd go Jones and Golf.
Me too.
Not bad choices though when you're forced to pick that.
Right. Trade Mason and Debo for Jacobs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Would you rather get rid of Tyler Warren or Brock Bowers?
Oh gosh, damn, rich man over here. Rich bastard. I mean, if you're gonna make me choose between a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, in all seriousness, just because Brock Bowers, we don't know the extent of the knee brace situation. If that's your choice, I'd keep Warren.
And you could probably get more for Bowers too.
Right.
We giving Ingram one more chance this week. Evan Ingram.
Hey Siri, play One More Chance by Notorious B.I.G.
You know someone Siri just did it too. Broncos playing Chargers. That I don't like that. I think if you have another option outside of Ingram, I'd do it.
Yeah, if you have another option. I really thought he was going to be a PPR scam artist, but it's looking a little rough right now.
It is. The three Walketeers, I had Burrow. Should I start Drake May or Daniel Jones? Who are the Patriots playing? That's a nasty. Oh, the Steelers. Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Good debate to have, though.
Yeah. Trade Swift for Fannin and Harrison.
Marvin Harrison Jr., hell yeah, smash.
Right. If that's the right Harrison, yes.
Yeah, Fannin and Harrison Jr., smash.
My running backs are Strong, Corum, or Benson for Pacheco or Sampson, both on my bench. Like I think it's someone different. Benson is me and Bobby's guy.
Yeah.
Trade Chuba for Genti. Now, see, that's a good one.
That's a very tough one. I just saw an outrageous stat where Genty has more yards after contact than he does before because of how poor that line's been playing.
I think they have a negative yards per contact, like negative 0.38 yards.
Yeah, he's getting everything after contact, which is insane. Uh,
Is that
I
line going to
personally,
improve?
I just think that Genty as a whole is going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but gosh damn, that's tough when I'm looking at it because once again, I'm sure it's probably redraft.
Right.
I'd rather roll a Chuba and redraft. Dynasty, it changes my answer. I'm assuming this is redraft. I regretfully say Chuba, unfortunately.
Regretfully. Let's see. Goff or Love this week?
Love.
Agreed. Love. Well, Love's against the Cleveland Browns. Does that change it for you at all? They're good defense.
No, I really am high on the Packers. I've been high on the Packers for a few years now. I really think this is their moment.
Okay.
Getting Micah Parsons kind of kiss of death for a lot of other teams right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. Drop Pacheco or Samson? Samson.
Yeah, that's tough. But, I mean, Pacheco, for as bad as Pacheco's looked, at least he's a bona fide starter for sure.
Start Hurts or Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones.
I think so too.
Once again, never in my life thought I would say that, but
No.
hey, if you're going for a ceiling, if you're trying to blow some points out,
Yeah.
it's not with the Eagles right now.
Would you start Hawkinson or Kincaid full PPR?
Kincaid.
I was going to say Kincaid just for the Josh Allen upside.
Josh Allen upside, and I got to see what Carson Wentz is looking like because Carson Wentz is starting at least the next maybe 2, if not more games. High ankles tend to linger. That's what McCarthy has apparently. And honestly, McCarthy was looking pretty damn bad before that anyway. So
he was. Start London, Pickens, or Brees Hall at flex. London. I think London's going to have a huge week against the Panthers.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it safe to start Juwan this week? Trick question. I don't think it's safe to start Juwan any week or any Saints player for that matter. But Saints play the Seahawks. I mean, with what's available right now, but still, like Juwan's getting plenty of work. It's hard to tell people not to play him.
It is, but just be aware that if he busts, I'm telling you that Seahawks D is stifling.
Yeah,
they're pretty stifling defense right now.
If anybody knows D's, it's Bobby down there.
Exactly, especially ones that come from sea chickens.
I traded Gibbs for Jefferson and Chase Brown. Thoughts? I have Cooks and a Tin Man.
I don't hate it. I would have kept Gibbs. I just really like Gibbs. Really think he's in a secure role on a secure team, but it's not bad. You didn't get fleeced or anything. If you needed the depth, it was a good move. You got Cook, so.
Right. Would you trade Kyron for Brees or T for Brees?
I'd rather do Kyron for Brees. I feel like he'd get a massive upgrade. I do not like Kyron, dude.
You don't, apparently.
Not like Kyron. Kyron smacked my ass one time, put me in a MAGA hat, and told me this is Rams country.
I think I would do T for Brees. Should I be worried? Should I be worried about Ashton Genty? I'm gonna say yes and no.
A little bit, but depends on who your other running backs are. And if you think you can get some juice out of them in a trade, by all means, depending on who you can trade them for, go for it. But I wouldn't worry just yet.
Trade away Drake London for Devontae Adams.
No.
I said no.
Yeah, no.
Double no. A lot of should I be worried about Ashton Genty's. Should I give the Steelers defense one more week or drop them?
Who are they playing again this week?
Steelers are playing, I believe, the Patriots, right? Yeah, Patriots.
I'll tell you this. If you have Steelers, I would get rid of the Steelers. And if you have available any of these defenses, I would immediately pick them up. Packers, Eagles, Texans, Broncos, Seahawks, Arizona. That's pretty much my list that I would put over the Steelers right off the top of my head.
I love this question. Do you think Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra, Cook, or JT have peaked in value? Should I capitalize and sell? So we can just go straight down. Jamar Chase.
No, because if anything, he's lost value with
Exactly.
with Burrow hurt.
Exactly what I was going to say. Amon-Ra, I would say he's
Uh,
right where he should be.
yeah. Yeah, I don't necessarily know that he's peaked, but he's definitely at a really good place.
This one's controversial. Cook, I'm going to say yes. I am so afraid of him turning back into a pumpkin, man. He had no touchdowns until last year. Then he had a whole bunch. Is this just the new norm? Maybe it is. But is Buffalo going to keep looking this good? I benched Cook this past week just because I was so worried about him. But, I mean, that was wrong. What do you think?
If you're looking to trade any of these guys so far, this would be the one that I do agree with has reached peak value and would be the one that you should definitely trade to squeeze as much as you can.
Yeah. And then I got JT. He's just kind of the same value he's always been, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. But if you're just really wanting to trade one of those guys, it'd be between JT and Cook for me, with a definite emphasis on giving up Cook.
Right. Pick 2, Mason, Connor, Etienne. Mason, Etienne.
Connor Etienne.
Lad or London? London.
Yeah.
Trade McLaurin for Egg Booty.
Hell yes. Smash.
I agree.
Immediately smash before they find out what they're doing.
I agree, dude. I agree. Jordan Mason or J.K. Dobbins this week? Mason.
Mason. Oh, yeah. Mason plays the Bengals. That's right. Yeah.
He plays big. Dobbins, it is a revenge game, playing the Chargers.
Ooh. I fell for that
Mason.
narrative, though, with like DK, and DK didn't do shit.
Right. God damn it.
Fuck!
Bobby, we've been recording and answering questions for 50 minutes. Are you ready to start the show?
Yeah, let's get the pony on the road.
God, man. Hey, we love the questions. Keep them coming.
No, that's great.
But this is a weekly waiver wire, guys. The week 3 waiver ads. Every week we go through the article that Bobby wrote, and then we got a couple of activities we do after that, a couple games for you guys. But let's see. First one, Ramondre Stevenson is your first guy up. Let me show that article again. There we go. Get it pulled up so people can see it. All right. First one, Ramondre Stevenson. This is available if you guys do want to read it. It is going to be very small on your screens. It's available on bettergreen.com. Free to sign up. Free to read these. I told you before the season started how worried I was about Ramondre Stevenson, man. It's like, I don't know about Travion. But once again, though, this is not me victory lapping because I didn't say Ramondre was going to be good either. I just said it worried me about Travion. But apparently he's worrying you too.
Yeah, I mean, in Dynasty, Travion's still the play for sure. It's just in redraft, I'm having to start to account for my redraft players. Probably time to pivot if Ramondre is available in your redraft leagues. Yeah, I've been a huge Henderson truther. I thought with Ramondre's fumbling issues, he was going to get phased out. Obviously, we all saw how Henderson looked in preseason, absolutely electric. The tape doesn't lie. There's still definitely a room for him in this offense, for sure. Best case scenario is you already have Henderson and you can pick up Ramondre. And then what I think is going to happen still is rookie running backs take a while to get started. We've seen it with ETN sharing the backfield his first season with James Robinson. Halfway through the regular season, Robinson got traded, and then ETN was able to finish as the number 17 running back overall that year, which is pretty impressive considering just how much he took a backseat to Robinson that first year. To still pull that out was nice. We've seen it with Gibbs, with Montgomery right now, in his first third of his rookie season. He didn't really start to pop off until later. Kind of same with Bucky Irving. It took him a few games to get going. I think we're going to see Henderson pop off towards the middle, latter half of the season. But, I mean, yeah, right now, if you're in a league that has Ramondre, he should not be on the waiver. He's definitely got the largest snap share, hands down, over Henderson. He's getting those opportunities. They're translating into points. So far, he's not struggling with ball security. He's not fumbling at the moment. And the biggest thing that I liked for Ramondre Stevenson was the fact that Henderson was drawing a lot of penalties and committing a lot of infractions that really were making him a liability at a few points, unfortunately, during that game. So stuff like that as a rookie is, it's a learning curve. You got to try to figure it out and, know what you have to do and everything. But right now, Ramondre is just an easy pickup, especially if you do already have Henderson. That's great insurance.
Absolutely. TikTok, if we can get to 2,000 likes, let's see if you guys can do it. Thank you guys for all the love coming over from over there. And Bobby, we got another comment on YouTube also. Gatlin Elder, welcome in, man. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We do this every week. He says, drop Andrews for Juwan full PPR. I say yes, man. Because if
Juwan
last
Jennings,
week wasn't the week, or I'm thinking this is Juwan Johnson.
Oh, either one. Yeah. Either one. If
Because
it's Juwan Jennings or Juwan Johnson, yeah. Yes, either way.
my thing is, if Andrews wasn't scoring in the revenge game from when he dropped the touchdown or the 2-point conversion in the playoffs, gets to come straight into that game and has one catch for 5 yards, they don't have plans for Andrews this year.
Yeah. Yeah, as crazy as that sounds, I agree.
So, yeah, I would drop him. Absolutely. Couple comments over here on TikTok. Let's see. Man, a lot of people think of the same stuff. Deebo Samuel or Quentin Johnston this week?
Deebo if Jaden Daniels plays, but that one's tough.
Yes, I agree. Breece Hall for Chase Brown? Yes.
Yeah, that's tough, but yeah.
Would you trade Harrison Jr. and Quentin Johnston for Chase Brown? Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Trade Zay for Mike Evans?
No. I'm worried about how old Mike Evans is. I don't think Booty's gonna eat that much into his targets, but his soft tissues and just talking about a guy who's around his age, who's had nagging soft tissues like 2 in the past 3 years, the wide receiver version of Aaron Jones is Mike Evans, and that's very scary.
Absolutely. And hey, we got 3 new subs since we started this, Bobby. So thank you to everybody. And if that last one was you, Gatlin, I appreciate you, buddy. And everybody on TikTok, hey, hop over to YouTube. Let's subscribe to the channel, man. It helps us out a ton. Gives us some motivation to keep doing this every week.
Right.
A lot of Goff for Daniel Jones. Goff.
Yeah, that one's tough, but I'm thinking it's going to be a shootout is what I'm leaning towards. So,
how about this one? This trade, he gets Puka, JSN, and JMO, and he gives up Chase, Hill, and Dobbins. Yes.
Smash that immediately. If you're getting offered that, yeah.
I 100% agree. Just got offered Garrett, Debo, and Montgomery for Puka and Swift. Thoughts? So this is really Garrett versus Puka and Montgomery versus Swift. They threw Debo in there.
I prefer Montgomery over Swift. I prefer Puka over Garrett. Debo is good, but is it enough to move the needle? I think I'd rather keep Puka. I just really like Puka, and I say that as somebody who did not think he would continue to have success. So
I was gonna say that surprises me.
He converted me. We both only like pineapple as our only fruit/vegetable intake.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know why you like pineapple.
Hell yeah, you already know.
I traded Keenan Allen for Mason. L or W?
I like it.
Dubs,
you needed a
man.
running back. That's pretty good.
Yeah, throw some W's in the chat for that, huh? Traded Chase Brown for Jordan Mason. D Swift.
Not terrible. I personally would have kept Chase Brown, but getting Mason's not bad, and I do think Swift, as ugly as that offense is he's firmly number 1 running back, no comp.
Agreed. Should I be worried about Evan Ingram? Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, so you should be a little concerned.
I don't know. I mean, we're going to be talking about, you can see him on your screen right now, Troy Franklin next, but that's bad if we're talking about Troy Franklin. That's not good for Evan Ingram. Trade Chuba for Warren and Pollard while having
Oh,
Andrews
yes.
and Fannin.
Fuck yes. Because then you could flip Fannin for somebody down the line. And Andrews, you can just do whatever the hell you want with. But, yeah.
Right. My wide receiver room is really strong, and I want to get some trade value out of Rice, who I don't really need. Would like to get a running back, someone I could get with a package like Rice and Kamara. It's good. That's a good question.
So giving up Rice and Kamara,
Yeah.
and he wants to know what running back he could get, like what he could get for that.
Yeah. Well, let's see. NFL.
I tell you, I like that because I would definitely, if I needed a receiver, I would start to get more anxious and more excited about Rice the closer we get to him coming back and how desperately that team needs him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kamara's still got some value, so why not get Kamara gone while he's pretty high value still? Just kind of depends. I like to use Keep Trade Cut, the free calculator. If you like to pay, I highly, highly recommend Dynasty Trade Calculator. That
Much
one
better.
you do have to pay for, but yes, indeed, it is way better than Keep Trade Cut. So, yeah, definitely try to check that one out, preferably. But, yeah, I would do a gut check with that one and see what that suggests that you could get. Me
The problem
personally,
is Cook's like the number one running back. Well, at least in our scoring, he's the number one
Right.
running back in fantasy. So it's like, but I feel like James Cook would have been good there, dude.
like picking up James Cook for that package.
Yeah, for Rice and Kamara. You feel like
Yeah,
that's too? I mean, maybe someone's freaking out about Henry.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good point, actually. Yeah, see if the Henry owner's budging. See if they're a little shaking in their boots. See if you get Henry. That'd be a massive steal for you. Yeah, see if the Henry owner's panicking. See if the Brees owner's panicking. Brees would be a good. See if the Chase Brown owner's panicking since Burrow is down and he thinks everybody in the offense is going to go to shit.
That's a good
Hell,
point.
see if you could get the JT owner, even though JT did well.
It's a JT.
Josh Jacobs.
Gibbs at 13. I just think he's still got too much hype. I don't think anybody's gonna give him up.
Yeah, no way, unfortunately. Yeah, not for
What
that.
about Bucky though?
I'd go after Bucky for that. I'd rather have Bucky. That'd be a good one.
Because I think you could get Bucky. He's been running back 19 and 14. And then we just saw, like, to ice the game with a touchdown, it was Rachaad White that ran in the touchdown. So I could see right now Bucky Irving owners being a little peeved.
Good point. Good point. I'd start there too. You got some good points. You got some good areas you could head in with that.
Absolutely. Panic on Sutton. No. There's no one else to throw to.
No. Exactly.
I traded Bucky, BTJ, and Javonte for Jamar Chase and Jonathan Taylor.
Not bad. I like it.
Traded for Jamar Chase and Taylor. Yeah, I like it too. Just
Yeah.
traded Gibbs in London for Chase and Judkins. Did I win?
Jamar
Or you might
Chase.
I guess.
Uh,
Jamar Chase
Yeah.
and Judkins for Gibbs in London. He traded Gibbs in London.
right.
But you might have got cooked.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, man. I'm a big Judkins believer, but that's a bit rough. That's a big gamble. You got some large nuts. I will give you that.
It's really, yeah. It's not that bad, but give it up Gibbs in London. Because the next one's Panic on London. I don't think so.
No, that was very, very bad. But I mean, everybody in the NFL is going to have shitty games
Absolutely.
at some point.
Trade London and Swift for BTJ and Judkins.
No, I just am
Nice.
so worried about BTJ.
Yeah.
Judkins, I think, is going to be better than Swift, but gosh, damn BTJ, I'm very biased right now.
No, I agree. Is Kyler Murray and Nico Collins for Baker and Jacoby good? I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have Baker over Kyler, and then Jacoby over who?
Nico.
Yeah, I'd rather have Baker and Jacoby.
It's going to be crazy, but there's a chance we live in a world where Jacoby has more receiving yards than Nico this year.
It's looking pretty damn bad, which is, yeah, that's crazy to say.
Bucky says, yo, what up, Bucky? Cortland Sutton or Mike Evans?
Probably Sutton.
Sutton. Who do the Bucks play this week? Have we even talked about the Bucks play this week?
Didn't they play? They're gonna have a short turnaround because I think
The
maybe
Jets. Yeah, and Monday night, then they play the Jets.
not.
Cortland, I think you just risk it.
Yeah, I'd go with Portland, even though the Jets defense hasn't been that great. You're expecting Sauce to be on Evans, and that might be hard.
Right. We got Gents. I lost Joe Burrow in a super flex league. Need to try and trade for another QB. Let us know what you got on your team, man. We'll try to get this figured out.
Yeah.
Trade Chase and May for Hurts and Kraft. I have London and JSN still.
So you would get Hurts and Kraft for Jamar Chase and
Drake May.
I really love Kraft. I've been beating the drum on him and pounding the table all season for Kraft, so I love that.
Could you get a different quarterback though? Right? That's your hang up, isn't it?
Yeah, my biggest thing is like Hurts is excellent with the tush push. And you know what? I don't even hate it because I think Hurts is going to have better days. It was just the Chiefs.
So?
The Chiefs defense make games nasty. There was bad blood coming in. Like they didn't want to. It's never a team. You're never going to be able to like just blow out the Chiefs like that. So you're going to have to do game script control. So I'd rather have Hurts and Kraft.
Right. Bucky, can you guys not see my question? I'm not seeing it, Bucky. If you post it again, I'll make sure to be looking for it, buddy. He says, Zach says, dropped Evan Ingram for Isaiah Likely. Thoughts?
I don't hate it. Likely should be coming back soon. A 5-game IR stint. He's got like 3 left. Andrews looks absolutely
doing
shot.
anything, man.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I traded Lamar Jackson for Daniel Jones. Did I win?
Yeah, that's it. Just the yes meme. Yes, with the beard.
Yeah. Save for a kid. Thank you for the gift, my man. AJ for Garrett and Pacheco. AJ Brown? Yes. I do AJ Brown for Garrett alone.
Yeah. The problem is Pacheco doesn't move it for me, but yeah.
Drop Keon Coleman for Troy Franklin. I'm holding.
Let's not get carried away here. Yeah. I know it wasn't as good as his 20 or whatever point performance, but let's not be hasty.
Right. I have Gibbs, Williams, Neighbors, T, Dobbins, Henderson, Judy, and some other bench people. All right. So I believe this is our trading guy, right? Yes. All right, so he's got Gibbs. I'm guessing it's Javonte Williams, Neighbors, T, Dobbins, Henderson. What do you think? Get rid of T? Because I don't know what you're going to get for Henderson, but I think T is going to be the best way to upgrade that quarterback room.
Yeah, I think T is definitely your good trade piece there, T. Higgins, because you're going to want to keep Gibbs. You're going to want to keep Neighbors. We're not giving them up. So I would do T, and then if they play hardball with you, who else did he have besides Neighbors and Gibbs and T?
He had Dobbins, Henderson, Judy.
I would try to do – I'd see if somebody was like still thinking like I'm thinking that Henderson's going to grow as the season progresses, and if they play hardball, use Henderson and T. Higgins as your sacrifice plays to upgrade. And I think with those two, I'd be willing if I was like strapped at quarterback – because like I am in Dynasty, but I know this is probably redraft and it's probably one quarterback. But if somebody's just like got a team hoarding quarterbacks, I think for T and for Henderson, you could get like a Daniel Jones. I think if somebody has Daniel Jones and a good enough quarterback in a 1 QB league, they'd bite on that. You could probably get Jaden Daniels if you believe that he's not really that hurt and if the owner's panicking, and that would be a huge W for you if you could pull off like a Jaden Daniels. Who else is reasonable? Maybe a Herbert, maybe a Justin Herbert.
I was looking at Herbert, Dak.
Yeah, Dak would be a good one. Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the consensus is on Mahomes right now. Does he suck or is he good? Fantasy, last time I checked, he was dead. He didn't matter.
Right. I'd rather have Mahomes. I would gladly sacrifice T and Henderson to get Mahomes and a one quarterback if I really needed to upgrade.
Absolutely. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor for Malik Neighbors.
Damn, that's a good one. That's really good.
If you needed if you're good at running back and you need a receiver, I like it.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I agree 100%. Yeah.
What kind of package do you think for Bo Nix, Hurts, or someone like that?
Like what could you get for Bo Nix?
That's from our trading for quarterback guy.
Oh,
that's from Grayson.
I would like Nix. Nix would be a good one. You could probably get the Nix owner panicking. He started off slow.
Nix for T? You don't think Judy gets him, right?
Judy probably won't right now, but I think T for Nix. I think the Nix owner could bite on that.
Okay.
Hurts owner maybe would be a good one too. That's a good point. Yeah. See if they are panicking over, that stinker of a game. If you could do that, that'd be a massive W because I do think there's better days ahead for the old Captain Tush Push.
Right. Dude, hey, sound the alarms, man. Sound the alarms. I was offered Keenan and K9 in exchange for CD. Thoughts?
I'd rather keep CD. Yeah. I really would like to have CD right about now.
That is somebody trying to pull one over on you.
You know what we need to do? We need to find a way to get around censors the fantasy football grape alarm.
Yeah.
The grape whistle. The grape whistle.
We gotta bring back the light. Hey, we gotta bring back the light. It was him, officer. He's the one that's offering me these trades.
Yeah. You need to blow your whistle on that one. Somebody's trying to grape you.
Let's see. Pollard and Pearsall for Nico. No.
Yeah, no. Hold Pearsall and Pollard.
Hollywood or Quentin? Hollywood.
Yeah. Tough one. But yeah.
Trade Love for Achane. Running backs are Travion Hampton, Charbonnet, Trey Benson.
Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like you have to if you're set at QB.
Yeah.
It's a one quarterback league and you have a good backup, yeah.
Do I start T. Higgins, Mike Evans, or Tet this week? I have Puka starting and Javante and Flex.
Tet. Start Tet, yeah.
Pollard, we got that one already. AJ Brown for Pickens.
Oh, damn.
Ugly, but that's a good question.
And somebody who's got Pickens, I've been pissed with that dude too. So many people are about to be riding Pine on my team. Damn. I'd rather have AJ Brown.
I did too. I think so too. Trade Ward and Marvin Harrison Jr. for K9 and Sutton. No,
you keep Tyler. If we're talking about Tyler Warren, Warren, you're not trading. Yeah, no. Jalen Warren, fuck yeah. Tyler Warren, no.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Dude, I forgot about Jalen Warren, bro.
I know. It's like, which Warren? If we're talking about Tyler Warren, you're keeping him.
We've been talking a lot about Tyler, but now that it's like a receiver and a running back, it probably was Jalen Warren. You're probably right. Still no.
Yeah.
Trade Tyreek and Jordan Mason for a Dunze. My wide receiver room is trash. Buddy, you might have to.
Yeah, you might have
to. Thoughts on Hampton? Thanks, gents. No problem, Grayson. Thank you for the question, man. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, man, because we get taken down on TikTok all the time. So please make sure you guys follow us on or subscribe on YouTube. Thoughts on Hampton, though? I think he's going to be all right. I know that Najee looked better last night, but guys, there's a reason that he came in and we were all so hyped about him. He still has an athletic profile. The injury to the offensive line did suck, but also Herbert's been balling out. There might be some times where they need to rely on the run more. I think he's going to be fine. What do you think, Bobby?
Yeah, he's going to be fine. He's kind of suffering from success because he's so damn good in real life at pass blocking and, doing those assignments that being trusted with the small things, being out there for more opportunities is going to hopefully lead to more points down the line.
Agreed. Kamara and Swift for Bill and Chase Brown. Yes. God.
Yes.
What running back should I go after if I pair DK and Swift?
That's tough, man. DK is a hard sell right now. For DK and Swift, I would probably be willing to go.
I mean,
As
does
always,
that get you Kyron?
If you believe in
Is that too
Kyron,
high?
I'd go for it. If you believe in Kyron, I personally don't, but that's definitely a good target. You bring up a good point. He put up 9 points. People are chicken littling over Corum again. So if you like Kyron, go after him. Chase Brown, as always, with Burrow injured. Test the waters on that. Let's see who else. There's still a lot of people down on ETN, man. A lot of people still down. See if you get ETN. That'd be good. Somebody could look at it as a sell high potentially. So those are ones that are kind of jumping out to me. Scatabo. People seem to think Scatabo's also not going to start putting it together and whatnot for whatever reason. So if you think somebody's willing to give up Scatabo or whatever.
Yeah.
Another one.
Bijan and AJ Brown for Puka and Kamara. I'm not giving up Bijan.
Yeah, I'm not either. Yeah, I agree.
Because is AJ Brown going to beat out Kamara? And it's like, would you, if someone offered you AJ Brown for Kamara, would you take it? You probably don't. You probably want more than that.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't trade Bijan for Puka.
I would think about it if I really needed a receiver. Like I said, I did a complete 180 on Puka, but yeah, I'd rather have Bijan.
Lamar for Warren. Doesn't matter which Warren. You're keeping Lamar.
Yeah, you're keeping Lamar. Unless you just have a one quarterback and you got like Baker Mayfield on the bench or Herbert behind him or Hurts behind him or something, you'd have to be loaded.
Yeah. Ventro over on YouTube. What's up, buddy? Please, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, man. We do this every Tuesday. Would you start Hawkinson or Kincaid full PPR?
That is a really good question. I like that one. So DeAndre Hopkins, is that who
Hawkinson? Hawkinson or Kincaid? Hawkinson. Once again, got some mouth paralysis today. I apologize if I'm not enunciating.
I'd go Kincaid. Hawkinson's scary until we see how Carson Wentz looks. If Carson Wentz looks better than J.J. McCarthy, by all means. But right now, as somebody that's got Hawkinson in a Ozempic league, biting me in the butt.
Yeah, absolutely. Traded Cortland Sutton and Swift for Chuba and Hunter. W or L? Sutton and Swift.
Hunter kind of scares me. I'm assuming Travis Hunter, not Hunter Henry. So I like Chuba. Hunter's Travis Hunter's the biggest. Yeah, I'd agree.
That's a hard one, but I give him the dub.
Yeah.
All right, start 2 from Mason. Mason, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, man. Javonte Williams, Etienne, Connor, or Hampton. I love Javonte this week.
I'm starting Javonte for sure. Let me double check who the Jags play because I'm leaning towards Javonte and Etienne. Yeah,
Jags
up against Houston.
Texans.
The defense is tough, but apparently Houston's 24th against the run. They're mainly But, man, there was Al Shahir that had that nasty, dirty hit on Lawrence last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Also, Connor's playing the 49ers and Hampton's playing the Broncos, so it's not like any of these guys, outside of Javonte, have good matchups.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Javonte and Etienne.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Let's see. Do I start T. Higgins, Mike Evans, or Tet this week?
Start Ted if you're only starting one out of those three.
Tet, yep. Walker and Pickens for Nico. No.
I'm keeping Walker and Pickens.
What are your thoughts on Marvin Harrison Jr.? Hold.
Yep, hold.
I'm not looking to sell him yet. Once again, this is a guy that had one of the most air yards in all the league last year. They just weren't connecting on some hits. Didn't look great last week, but hey, they started incredibly decent week 1. And then they just got up. Once again, you get up and they haven't really had any games where it's been tight the entire way. Like they get out to these early leads, and then you stop throwing the ball. So I'm not worried about Marvin Harrison at this point.
I agree until that midget don't be stingy with the whip.
You can't say that on YouTube, God.
Excuse me, that little person.
Thank
That
you.
little person not to be stingy with the whip.
God. But we did get a new subscriber, so thank you to whoever that is. Mason Venture was either one of you guys. We appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Hey, you okay if I skip Troy Franklin since we have so much interaction going on today?
Yeah, let's give the people what they want. Let's do it.
Because it just goes right into this. So I'm going to ask you this question. You just take it away, man. Drop Mark Andrews to pick up Wan'Dale Robinson.
Unfortunately, I never in my life thought I would say this. I like Wan'Dale. If you look at his finishes the past 3 years that he's been in the league, he's gotten better each year, closer and closer finish to actually being fantasy relevant. He had some decent draft capital, a lot of buzz when he was coming into the league. I believe in 2022 it was. He was in my dynasty league. I just didn't have enough dedication to holding him. He had that ACL tear that really derailed him that rookie season in 2022 that he had to recover from. Ended up having like a lot of shots to the testicles that kept him out of some games. Just really bad injury luck. Now I think in a decent, better than the past, not great, but decent New York Giants team that's at least letting Russell Wilson do his thing and, eat some danger witches and whatnot. If you look at how he was starting to look last year, this is exactly where he's following the same nice little trajectory of just getting, I call him in the article, a PPR scam. If you play in a PPR, half PPR league, he's definitely that, which is beneficial to you. If you need a receiver as a flex week, bye week filler type thing, he fits that mold perfectly. Nice little wide receiver 3, potentially wide receiver 2. Looking at about a floor of 10 points. The ceiling's what we've just seen with about 22 points. I wouldn't expect them to get much higher than that. So just know what you're getting into. I think he's a great pickup. I would definitely be looking for him to, do some bye week fills, some flex spots. And it's insane. You would look like a absolute heretic getting burned at the stake for pulling out like an iPhone in 15th century Germany for saying this. But I'd rather have him over Mark Andrews as of right now for sure.
I agree with
and
you.
Especially so.
Yes, we got a meerkat sent to us on TikTok. Thank you for that. Thank you for the meerkat, Myra. I definitely appreciate that. Tracy or Algier? I'm going to go Algier because Tracy's against the Chiefs defense this week.
Yes, there we go.
Would you do Derrick Henry and Worthy? Would you do Derrick Henry, Xavier Worthy, and Diggs for Nico, K9, and Pearsall? No.
No, I'm keeping Henry for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a lot of repeats here. Should I drop Aaron Jones? Yes.
Yeah, if you're in redraft, I think it's pretty comfortable. If you're set at RB, I think it nags, and I think he's going to tank you if you don't pick up something better.
JSN for Jay Jettas? No. I'd rather have JSN.
Yeah, once again, sounds crazy. Yeah.
CD and Tyreek for Jay Jettas in London. Now that's a good one.
Ooh, CD's the best one right now out of those 4.
But London's way better than Tyreek.
Right.
At this point.
And we're factoring in, has CD even gotten a touchdown this year so far?
I feel like he hasn't.
Yeah, and he's put up like 20 points in week 1 and 15 in week 2, and that's without a touchdown.
I'm looking it up right now.
Which eventually he's going to get touchdowns.
Right. No touchdowns.
And it's coming.
And he's had 24 targets.
I can feel it. It's coming.
Hey, number 5 wide receiver, though. Shout out QJ.
Yeah, right now, Quentin Johnston rebound. We called it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's too easy sometimes.
I think I'd rather have CD.
Yeah, I think Hillside. God, that one's so hard. But yeah, you're right about the CD CD part. Ladin ETN for Saquon.
I'd rather have my depth. That's a good question. If you need depth because injuries are scary and unpredictable, I like the Lad ETN side. But if you think that Saquon's going to push you over, I definitely get that mentality too of doing a 2-for-1. That's tough. I think I'd rather have Saquon, but if you need depth, I'd hold.
Agreed. And once again, guys, I'm sorry. There's so many comments on TikTok. I'm getting lost in the scroll. So if I'm not answering your questions, please hop over to YouTube and leave your comments. I'll see all of those. And then also subscribe while you're over there. Should I start Ridley, Waddle, or Pearsall?
Pearsall gets started out of those three.
Over Ridley?
I just need to see one more game, man. I know those first 2 games were really rough against the Broncos, and the other one they just had against, let me see who it was. Broncos was a tough defense. The Rams were a tough defense. And it is the Colts. You know what? Actually, I like Ridley because Ridley, when he was on the Jags, he was absolutely torching Indianapolis every damn time they played. I might actually have a tough decision in Dynasty if I decide to get Ridley in the lineup. So, good point.
What should I do with Jamar? I think we are both on the.
You're holding them unless.
Yeah, that's true. Hold him, but if you can get something, trade him. But everybody's gonna lowball you.
Right. These are receivers I'd rather have as of right here, right now, over Chase, and it's going to be pretty short. I would sell Chase for CD. Mm-hmm. So if I get CD Lamb, I would do that. If I could get Malik Neighbors, I would do that. That might be it.
Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra is a good one. Puka, I would think about. I don't know if I'd pull the trigger, but I would think about it. I'd think about Puka.
BTJ.
And really,
would you do it for BTJ?
If you're getting BTJ for, if I was a BTJ owner and somebody gave me Chase, I would have to check my pulse and my pants and think that I was not dead, or I would seriously be flabbergasted if somebody offered me Chase for BTJ. I would think I'd just died and been woken up by a mini horse playing the piano.
So he could definitely get BTJ then.
100%. If you really believe in BTJ and you're just dead set on Chase, it's just going to be cheeks. Definitely go after BTJ because I would, as a BTJ owner, I would just absolutely destroy my phone pressing accept on that.
Destroy my phone. Hammer, so I apologize you had to ask so many times. We're down there a little bit, but I'm glad we got that answered. Same thing, thoughts on T?
T. Higgins is, if you can sell them and get receivers I'd rather have over T. The same ones I just named, in addition to
Wilson.
I'd rather have
London.
Garrett Wilson. I'd rather have Drake London.
JSN.
JSN. Even
Jetta.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Jay Jetta is a tough one, but I think I'd rather go Jay Jetta.
You snuck that Marvin Harrison one in there. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, I'd like Marvin Harrison. Yeah.
You know I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Trade Keenan and Swift to get T. Honestly, I'm holding Keenan.
That one's tough, but yeah, man, with Burrow out, I think he's gonna have some boom games, but that one's tough, but I think I'd hold Keenan as well.
What should I do with Cortland Sutton?
You hold unless somebody's giving you a really good offer that you really like.
I agree because everybody's going to give you crap for Sutton right now, so you have to hold.
Right.
And he's not going to get much. He can't get worse. Myers making the chat move fast. No problem about that. I saw up here Jefferson for Gibbs. Absolutely, I'm taking Gibbs.
100% destroying my phone.
Jamar Chase for CD. Yes.
Yes, you better get CD. That's a good one.
I just got Genty for Dak, Harvey, and Chubb in my family league. Is that a W? That's a
I
dub.
think that's a pretty good W. Good for you.
Yeah.
Chubb is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Dak, if you have, some good quarterbacks and one quarterback, and then who is the other one?
Dak, Harvey, and Chubb.
Yeah, that's a massive W. That's a good one.
Yeah, dubs for him, man. Should I go Cortland Sutton and Kittle for Jordan Mason? Kittle's coming back, though.
Yeah, Kittle will be back. I am worried the age could be nagging, but once again,
I think you can do better for Sutton and Kittle.
yeah, that's my agreement. I agree. I think you could do better. If you want to trade them, that's fine, but you could do better than Mason.
What do I do with Amarion? Hold, man. Hold, brother.
Yeah, you hold. You hold unless somebody's giving you running backs I'd rather have over Omarion, but you're probably not going to get offered. Gibbs, Bucky, JT, Brees might be it. Javante's reasonable. If you could give up Omarion and get Javante Williams, I would definitely think about that and think about what my team looks like. And if you could give up Omarion and get ETN, I would think about that. And those are things that I think that the ETN and the Javante owners are both of the same mindset that this is not a regular thing.
Right. Hurts or Goff? This week?
Golf. This week, yeah.
Double Goff. Will Mr. Swift get 2 rings this season? I wish.
2 rings?
2 rings. Mr. Swift. Not DeAndre Swift. This is Mr. Swift. Yeah.
See, that was clever.
He's getting one with his lady. I don't think he's getting one.
Yeah, that one's rough.
No foosball.
I have some thoughts, unfortunately, about the trajectory of the Chiefs. It's not good.
Yeah. Matt says, I give Hunter Henry and Waddle for Ertz.
Not bad. Waddle's a bit rich. Hunter Henry, I agree with. And Ertz is, especially in redraft, I don't hate it because Ertz is doing what he did last year, picking right up where he left off. But try to take Waddle out. I'd have to see the rest of your team to see if they're just dead set on playing hardball, who you could replace Waddle with.
Right. I agree. I mean, if you pull the trigger, it's not like I would say that's a horrible trade.
Yeah, in redraft, that's not horrible.
Nico Collins or Adunze? Oh.
Adunze. Crazy as it sounds, they're both. That's high volatile versus high volatile. Both highly volatile.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'll go Adunze too. I'll go Adunze there. Warner, ETN long term.
If we're talking about Tyler. If we're talking about Jalen, ETN all the way, 100% every day, missionary, flat doggy, wheelbarrow, ETN all the way.
Yeah. DP, he's getting me scared though, bro, about Amarion.
I know, man. He is scary right now. I'm not gonna lie, but
you got to remember too. This is his first 2 games of the NFL.
Exactly, and he's probably scared too. Just like you're scared, he's scared. And you know what? You two can get through this together. All right. Because I would kill for an opportunity to have Amarion in Dynasty right now.
And you know what? Amarion, too, he faced the Chiefs week 1. That's in Brazil. That's incredibly hard. And then he had to face a Raiders team on a week where he had to travel back from Brazil. There's a lot of excuses you can make, obviously, but at the same time, you drafted him where you drafted him. You have to keep him. I think you hold on to him.
And Najee's on a 1-year contract. Even in redraft, that's relevant because as we get closer to the end of the season, that means we're closer to the end of Najee's contract. So we're going to want to see what Omarion's got left in the tank. We're going to see if we made a good investment and if we're going to have to continue to add to our running back room, re-sign Najee. I don't think we're going to re-sign Najee. You just got to hold.
There's a couple questions here that are very better in green, very us related here. But Hill or Pittman, I think we answered this one already. Pittman, correct?
Yep, Pittman. Yep. I'm rolling with Pittman over Hill.
All right, dude. Tucker Kraft or Tyler Warren?
God, that's a decision. That's like me in Dynasty choosing
I
between Fannin, Brock Bowers, and Tucker Kraft. So yeah.
Those are your boys.
Yeah, I like both of those guys quite a bit. Don't have any Warren shares, unfortunately, but like I said, what the hell am I going to do when, I'd potentially be looking at Bowers, Kraft, and Warren? Like,
Right.
I'd go Kraft just for the upside because as long as Reed's out, that's really great for him. As long as Watson's out, that's really great for him. Golden's still not doing much right now. I do expect that to change, but as of right now, Golden, Kraft, and Daubs are your main starters for your receivers. Savion's still not doing anything. I already covered the other guys. I really like the Packers. I think the Packers have an amazing defense. I think their offense was always good. I thought Love was always good. It really seems like he's coming into his own now, playing amazing level of football. It's tough, but yeah, if you're choosing between a Lamborghini and a Ferrari, it's kind of hard to go wrong. I do think if you're looking at a floor play, Tyler Warren's the way safer floor, but if you're looking at ceiling and you need to score some points, I'm going Kraft right now.
Yeah. Is ETN for Kyron a good trade?
I'd keep ETN. If you really want to get rid of ETN, I'd go after somebody besides Kyron personally.
Yeah. I agree with that. ETN's good enough to keep. It's a very lateral move, I feel, going after Kyron.
Yeah.
Would someone take Jay Jetta and Terry for Adams and Gibbs? I would.
Jay Jetta and Terry McLaurin. I wouldn't want Jay Jetta and Terry McLaurin. I'd rather keep Gibbs and Devontae.
I agree. Adunze or Debo? Adunze?
Yeah.
These are our boys. Drop Harvey for Tutton.
That one.
I think yes.
Yeah, if we're talking about redraft. If this is redraft.
Drop Pacheco for Scatabo?
Ooh.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, not in redraft. Dynasty? Hell yeah. Redraft.
Let's see. I traded Henry and Adams for Nico, BTJ, Walker Jr. I already have Taylor, and my other wide receiver was Debo. So you got rid of Derrick Henry and Adams, and you got Nico, BTJ, Walker Jr.
I think Kenny could do better. I think this could be a sign of him continuing. BTJ, I've said it a million times on this show tonight, scares the hell out of me. And then Nico scares the hell out of me. But if you like them and you think they're going to be good, go with your gut over listening to us. This is supposed to be fun. Seriously, this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like you get a rise and like your rocks off listening to yourself over us. You feel better when you make the call. Right. I could just as easily be wrong, and Nico Collins could be streaking down the field for 3 tutties, and BTJ could be like, "Oh, I'm P-word, like the SpongeBob fish," and go out there and show us he's about that life and wants all the smoke. So, not bad.
Let's see. London, BTJ, and Burrows cooked my week 2. I believe it. I'd Burrow. He cooked mine. Start May or Mayfield, week 3. Mayfield.
Yep, Mayfield.
Start Jaden Daniels or Justin Herbert. This week with the injury, I'd say Herbert.
Agree.
Start May or that's the same one. Start May or Mayfield. ETN or Kenneth Walker rest of the season. I need a tight end, so I'm looking to trade one. Trade K9.
Yes.
Drop Tracy Jr. for Tutton. My other running backs, Kyron, Swift, Cook. Also, Diggs is on my bench.
I think you could afford to do that.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather drop Tracy or Diggs?
I
think I'd rather drop Diggs.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather drop Diggs.
Waiver wire, I want to pick up Daniel Jones, but should I drop Bo Nix or Drake May? Oh.
Damn. I don't think you need to pick up Daniel Jones when you got Bo Nix and Drake May if you're in a 1-quarterback league.
I would rather have Daniel Jones over Drake May.
Wow, as somebody that's not a big Drake May guy, that's putting your meat on the table.
I'm saying I'd rather have Daniel Jones over Drake May.
I would if I had to. If you're just dead set on it, I personally think you should hold what you have, but if you just really are all about Daniel Jones and you want to see Vanilla Vic in action, gliding all over that field, and he's going to be a morale boost for your team, then yeah, I'd give up Drake May.
How about this? What do you think of trading Goff and Montgomery for Gibbs? My starting quarterback is Allen. Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody is wanting to do that with you, just play it cool. Just play it cool, my man. Just play it cool.
I was gonna say the way you worded that was really weird. If they want to do that with you, if that's a consensual trade and both parties agree to it,
yeah, just play it cool, my man. You're already in there, all right. That's wearing the shorts.
Bobby, thank y'all. No, thank you guys for the comments. We appreciate it. Once again, if you haven't already, we see the comments on our screen, and we're able to get to them quicker if you guys do comment over on YouTube. So make sure you guys are following us and you're subscribed. That way we can see them, get to you guys quicker. Bobby, I think if they want to read the rest of this article, they need to go to bettergreen.com to read it. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll move on.
Okay, that's Bettergreen, BETTOR green.com. We appreciate all the love and questions from you guys today. Slammers or scammers? It's a game that we play every week. Slam or scammer? We do not include the defenses or kickers, but we break down the top 10 most added players on Sleeper for this week and give our opinion. Slam or scam? We'd love to know in the comments. What do you guys think? Are these guys slams? Are you picking them up and you think that these are legit dudes that are going to contribute? Or are these scams? Or these are people are going to add? And then what do we see? How many times last week, Bobby, we see people on the most added list, and we talked about them the next week on the next section, the gone too soon, where they were the most dropped. Yeah. We're just like, well, we told you guys not to pick them up, so.
Pick them up, put them down. Pick them up, put them down.
This isn't the weight room, boys.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into it. Top 10, number one most added. Let's see. Let me find my things. 1,654,668 ads. Quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, Jake Browning. It's got to be a slam. I mean, he's got the best weapons, some of the best weapons in the league, right? He's going to have to throw. So,
yeah, you need a quarterback. If you need a quarterback, it's starting to look a little thin out there with injuries and whatnot. Sure.
Got some comments from Jammer. Trade Chase Brown for AJ Brown and Kyron Williams.
Yes.
He's trading Chase Brown and getting Brown and Williams. I say no.
Actually, yeah, you're right. 2 doesn't always equal 1, especially right now with those 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker for Tyler Warren and Bill.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
for Tyler Warren alone. Bill's a nothing. It's just a freebie.
Right. Let's see. I wouldn't trade Brown when they're about to be run heavy without their QB. Exactly.
Yeah, good point.
And fantasy, I have Malik Neighbors, Nico Collins, then a Doomsday for my flex. Should I put Ladd in? Yes.
100% yes.
Yeah, Ladd over Nico, easy.
Yes.
All right, number 2, Bobby, 838,000 ads. Quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, Daniel Jones. I'm surprised he's still. Yeah, I'm surprised he's still being added this high. I thought everybody added him last week.
Right. Slam. Yeah.
Slam for me as well. Once again, guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Number 3, 763,000 ads. Wide receiver out of Denver, Troy Franklin.
Yeah, talked about him in the article. I think he's a slam. I think the chemistry with Nix is finally showing off. Somebody's got to pick up the ball behind Sutton, and apparently it ain't Ingram. And the running backs aren't really getting too many targets. So I think it's finally year 2 breakout, pretty common for receivers. I think we're there.
We're a year too early on Troy Franklin, man.
Yep.
All right, number 4, 741,000 ads, Ramondre Stevenson.
Yep, we talked about him at the beginning of the show. I think that's a pretty good pickup. Slam.
Yep. Slam as well. Zach Ertz, number 5, 718,000 ads, tight end for Washington.
We covered him last week. Slam.
Yeah. What did he have? He had 8 catches, 8 targets, 6 catches, 64 yards, touchdown in both weeks. Good for Zach Ertz.
Yeah, that old man's best life.
Right. Number 6, 598,000 ads. Quarterback from Minnesota. A lot of quarterbacks this week. Carson Wentz.
A scam because I don't know. Don't know what he looks like right now. It's if you need a quarterback, there's got to be better quarterbacks on your wire, especially if you're in a 1 QB league. There's a bunch of other people I'd rather have over Carson Wentz at every position on the waiver.
That's hard, though. I want to say Slam just because of the weapons.
I mean, they did make Darnold look amazing, but if J.J. McCarthy can't look amazing, maybe Darnold just really did something to turn his career around. I don't know, but
maybe.
I don't know.
I'm going to say Slam just if you're picking him up, like if you had a Burrow injury. If you're picking him up just in general and like you don't have to start him, I'm going to say Slam, but that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know though. Like he's kind of taking up a roster space unless you need him.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the thing. With what else is out there, I think if you're desperate at quarterback, get him. Otherwise he's a scam then.
I could agree with that. Yeah.
Number 7, running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, 399,000 ads this week. Bobby Bashal Tutton.
Why was
He's
he
tooting
on the
that
waiver
thing.
to begin with? That's my biggest thing. That's why I didn't write about him because it's like, how and why is he there? But hey,
he's not in our leagues.
If he's there, slam.
Right.
We'll just say that. Apparently he's out there, so pick him up.
Right. Absolutely. Let's see. Should I flex Tet, Jacoby, QJ Pearsall, or Jalen Warren?
Pearsall or Tet. So yeah, Tet.
Number 8, 299,000 ads. Wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, Romeo Doubs.
Scam. This man's been picked up and dropped on his head for 2 years now, if not 3, actually, since 2022, I believe, when he came in the league. I want Kraft, mac and cheese. Kraft, yak and cheese is what I want.
Yeah, I agree. You're not going to get any consistency out of him.
No.
Number 9, tight end from the New Orleans Saints, 290,000 ads, Juwan Johnson.
Slam. Covered him last week.
That's all we need to say. Slam. I agree. And then number 10, 238,000 ads, Blake Corum, running back for the Los Angeles Rams. Played 17% snap share week 1, 30% week 2. Had a touchdown on 5 carries.
I think he's going to be a scam.
I agree. They got Jarquez Hunter too. I just don't see if Kyron's missing a bunch of time, I don't see Blake Corum being like some dude you could actually ever start.
Right.
All right. Bobby, ready to get to the last section of the show, man?
Yes.
That is the section where it's over too soon for some of our favorite friends in the fantasy world. It's just, they're gone before this book even gets written on them. We're talking about, once again, we don't do the defenses or kickers, but number 1, most drop, tight end for the Las Vegas Raiders, 403,000 drops, Michael Mayer. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, I was part of that because that man's gone. Now that I know my beautiful Brock Bowers is back.
Exactly. Number 2, Joe Burrow, 360,000 drops.
Unfortunately,
do they not have IR spots?
Yeah. I mean, I got to admit, though, in redraft, it blows my mind because I'm in that dynasty mindset. But
yeah,
I would agree. I don't think he comes back for the fantasy season.
Dang.
We're looking at January. So.
Yeah. We're going to be – you're like deep in the playoffs. That might be misses 12 weeks. We're talking like week 14.
Yeah, if not finished. Your season is dead by then. You might not even make it to the playoffs.
Right. And if the Bengals aren't even in playoff contention, they're not going to start him.
Right.
They'll just let him sit out the rest of the season. All right, number 3, again, minus 353,000 drops, running back for Washington, Austin Eckler. That sucks for Eckler.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, good guy in real life,
Mhm.
great fantasy player. Sucks, but understandable. Torn Achilles. Unfortunately, not only is his season this is probably his career's over. He probably
I
doesn't
agree.
decide to come back.
At
So
this
sad he has to
age,
retire.
at this age and his size, I don't think he does.
Right.
All right. Number 4, 324,000 drops, tied in for the Denver Broncos, Evan Ingram.
Yeah, can't say I disagree. Really had high hopes coming into the season for him being a target hog. Just not happening.
Mm-mm. Tet or Terry?
Ooh, still Tet. I
I
think
agree.
Terry's going to get better, but I got to see some life.
I agree. I like Tet too. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ingram. So 5, Jaden Reed, 261,000 drops. I get it.
Yeah, collarbone could be out a while, 6 to 7 weeks, plus the Jones fracture in the foot that he was already dealing with. Maybe that gives him time to heal that, which would be deeply ironic that one injury causes another to give him time to heal, but now you're
Right.
still dealing with a collarbone. And yeah, I get it.
Yeah. 260,000 drops, Calvin Austin.
Never should have
Number
picked him
6.
up in the first place. We said he was a scam last week.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did that. There we go. The first back-to-back week. It already happened.
Yeah,
We tried warning you guys.
right.
The next is with 255,000 drops, Justin Fields. That feels a little premature.
Yes. It's a concussion. I know he looked really bad, and a lot of people want to dunk on him in real life, saying that this was always going to happen, blah, 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 blah. But with a concussion, you're looking at maybe, I mean, this doesn't seem like a Tua level concussion, so at most 2 games.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Oh, this one hurts me, man. This one personally hurts me. Eighth, 250,000 drops. Tight end for Baltimore Ravens, Mark Andrews.
man, you got out on Mark Andrews at a good time. You got
I
rid
mean,
of that man at a good time.
I can't even. That's the thing. I was like, I'll happily give you Bill, man. Like,
Bill.
you know, with
Bill.
Bill. That's the thing. I like just to get out from Mark Andrews. I'm like, just take him from me, man.
Yep.
I feel bad.
Somebody that has him in Ozempic, I cannot stand it. It's killing my season.
Number 9, running back from Miami, 233,000 drops, Ollie Gordon.
This one I would say if you're an HN owner, you're being a bit premature because I still like having insurance policies. I'm a square in that regard. But if you're not an HN owner, yeah, kudos to you. Good choice.
And then I believe this guy was on the list last week, Brenton Strange, tight end for the Jags, 231,000 drops.
We told you last week, don't be messing around with no Strange. We told you that.
We actually did. We actually did. He said that nothing good comes from playing with that Strange boy.
Exactly. So you effed around and found out.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Bobby, I got a couple more questions and then we'll get out of here, man. Been on for almost 2 hours now. Amon-Ra for BTJ and Jalen Warren. Who wins?
Amon-Ra, brother. Amon-Ra.
I agree. Calvin Ridley. Oh, this is a good one. Calvin Ridley or Keon Coleman?
Ooh, that is good. Ceiling, Coleman, floor Ridley. I do think Ridley's going to start getting better. Ward's going to start getting better. But the offense as a whole, right here, right now, Allen over Ward, Coleman over Ridley. So, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That's good, though. It is tight. Don't get me wrong, but.
Absolutely. Who should I try and trade Connor and Debo for?
For Connor and Debo,
Trade
young man or young lady, you're looking at a pretty good return there. I would think my targets would be that Bucky Irving fellow, that Joshua Jacobs fellow,
yep,
that Chase Brown fellow, possibilities that you could get. Maybe even that Brees Hall guy. And then that's pretty much some good targets there.
Yeah.
Might get some bites there.
I'm looking to see. Is there a receiver you would take with that?
Let's see. If you needed a receiver for Debo, and who was the other piece again? Debo and who?
James Conner.
Debo and James Conner for receivers. I would inquire Debo and James Conner. I'd ask about Igbuka if somebody's concerned that he's being propped up by touchdowns, and if they're worried about, if and when Godwin comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could get somebody to think they're selling high, pulling a fast one on you, but in reality, you're the one doing the sneaky.
What about Drake London or Zay, maybe?
Oh, if you could get Drake London and Zay, for sure. For sure.
I mean, the way people are talking about London today makes me think that people are a lot lower on him than I thought they would be.
That's true. It's very true. If you think you can get London out, I'd take London over Debo and James Conner. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
Should I drop Marvin Harrison for Roma Dunze?
No. Yeah, it's a bit hasty.
Cody, you're being silly with that one.
Silly goose.
Yeah, we got some silly gooses in the chat. Traded Kraft for Adams.
No, sir. No, sir.
He did it already, Bobby. He can't take it back now.
Oh, well, if you did it, I mean, if you're not in a tight end premium, and if you only start one tight end and you're just rolling deep, I don't hate it, but I would have kept Kraft.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Yeah, it depends who his tight end is. If you have a good or semi-decent backup tight end, I like that. But otherwise, yeah. May or Jones, rest of season. Drake May or Daniel Jones, rest of season.
Damn, I did not think I'd be having this conundrum.
Give me Drake May and twice on... No, sorry. Give me Daniel Jones and twice on Sunday.
Unfortunately, I never thought I'd say this. I have to say right here, right now, I would agree. We'll see if that pans out, but...
We'll see. It's only week 2. We're going to week 3. We're not going to try to overreact yet. Safe to drop Caleb Johnson for Tutton? I'd say yes. If you're not in a dynasty league, there's no need to keep Caleb Johnson.
Oh, yes. For some reason, I was thinking Caleb Williams, and I was like, whoa now, buddy. Oh. But yeah, 100%. If you can drop Caleb Johnson for Tootin', hell yeah.
Yeah, you get that thing tootin', bro.
Right.
I know this is fantasy talk, but y'all think New York Giants upsets KC? Hey, dude, every Wednesday we break down all the spreads and everything. We break down the football games. I don't think so. What do you think, Bobby?
I think I picked Kansas City on that one. I think they get their first dub.
Yeah. I mean, that's about as hard as the first 2 games as you can get. If you're going to give them a divisional game in Brazil, and then you're going to give them a game. I was just talking about this earlier, and I'll say it tomorrow too. I don't want to spoil too much, but if you're going to try to give them the hardest second game possible, there's only 2 teams that have a rest advantage. That's going to be Philadelphia and Dallas. Philadelphia is obviously better than Dallas. Then you have Buffalo and Baltimore that just played each other, came off an emotional loss. You have Green Bay and Detroit just played each other, coming off a very close game. So, I mean, that's as hard as you can get for Kansas City. I think they bounce back against New York.
I agree.
Let's see. Trade Genty for Kyron for my RB2? No.
Yeah, no. Hold the line.
Dom says, appreciate it, guys. Absolutely, Dom. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining.
For sure. Thank you.
Jacoby Myers plus Travion Henderson for Olave plus Warren.
If we're talking about Tyler Warren, that's the most valuable asset. If we're talking about Jalen Warren, hell no.
No? Oh, I would think about that.
Olave still scares the hell out of me. Wide receiver on a bad offense.
Yeah. All right. Charlie, can you guys see my questions or nah? There we go. I get Jay Jettas and trade DK I get Jay Jettas and trade DK and Kyron. Do I do it?
Kyron's valuable. DK's good. If you could give up somebody besides Kyron, I'd try that first. See if they would take somebody else with DK.
That's scary,
I don't hate that,
man. That QB situation scares me.
That's true. That's true. I mean, Rodgers looks bad, but at least he's giving my boy 9 points for me to fucking cry about in the corner.
Right.
I guess it could be worse as I listen to Creed in the garage at 3 a.m.
Hold me now.
on myself.
Devontae Adams and ETN for London and Hampton. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do I try to trade for Josh Allen? I got Baker and he needs wide receivers. I got Ibuka, Adams, Pickens, and Pearsall. Yeah, I would do Baker and one of them for Allen.
Yeah, I'd rather have Josh Allen. That's a nice upgrade there.
Who would you rather get? I feel like I'd rather. Like, I'm keeping Ibuka and Adams. I feel like you would too. Who would you rather get rid of between Pickens and Pearsall? If you're gonna do a joint thing with Baker.
Pickens. Pickens is gone.
Yeah, I think you're right though. Pickens. I got Jason and Jamar, so I'm trying to get Warren for Travion because that snap share's getting scary.
If you're talking about Tyler Warren, go for it.
Sorry. Agreed. Yeah, we gotta wake up. We gotta remember there's more than one Warren now, because I keep messing that up. Trade Tyler Warren for Sutton and Joku.
Nope.
No.
Wait.
No. Trade Tyler Warren for. Sorry, that's why you read it. That's why you read the questions. Bobby, thank you for catching me.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I thought he was trading Sutton and Joku for Warren. No way. No, I'm keeping Warren.
Keep Tyler Warren. Yeah, keep Tyler Warren.
You keep that man in your belt.
Right.
You keep your shirt down so nobody can see. You keep that man in your belt.
Yep. Ain't afraid of none. You got your hand tucked.
Start flex bench. AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, Kenneth Walker.
Bench is going to be AJ Brown until I see some life.
Yeah.
K9's my flex. So AJ Brown, K9, and who is the third?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen start. Walker flex. Bench AJ.
I think I agree with that. I have Josh Jacobs and Saquon, RB2 and 1.
You flexing on us?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Charlie, I'm just impressed, man. Adunze and Pittman. Adunze.
Yeah, Adunze.
The choices, so I'm safe, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you're good, man.
I was going to say, yeah, if you got Jacobs, then yeah, you're good.
Chuba or Kyron rest of season?
Chuba, I would think.
I think so, too.
Tough, but.
Start Waddle or Hollywood this week? Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood. The volume alone.
Traded Bo Nix and Fannin for Olave, and I have Lamar Jackson.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, it's like Bo Nix is definitely the guy you would give up, but I feel like for Bo Nix and Fannin, you could have got a lot more than Olave. It's just my biggest problem.
I agree. Flex, Jacoby, Pittman, or Mason?
Pittman or Mason, yeah, that's tough. Between Mason and Pittman for me.
Should I drop Fannin for Juwan?
No. That's tough, but I think probably no.
I agree. Guys, if we're not seeing your comments, these are coming a lot. They're coming in fast. Make sure you guys hop over, find us on YouTube, Better and Green. Subscribe to us so you guys get notifications, and then your comments will pop up here, and I'm able to see them quicker. Just got offered Chuba, Scatterbo, BTJ, Garrett Wilson for Neighbors in my 10-man keeper league. Would you do it?
Damn, at least they're throwing everything at you. That's not a terrible
Right.
offer, but
I think I do, dude. For Chuba, BTJ, and Garrett Wilson.
yeah, for Neighbors, damn. But then at that point, you're probably in a situation where who are you getting rid of off your bench to make room?
Right.
Yeah, let's see who's on your bench because you're gonna have to. That's a decent offer, but it's like, man, who are you gonna be throwing away to clear up some space?
Right. Got offered Devontae Smith for McLaurin. Bad trade, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd keep McLaurin. Better days are ahead.
Agreed. Sharp and Loveland for Mason.
That's interesting. I think I'd rather have Mason. It's really between Mason and Sharp. I don't know that Loveland's going to be relevant anytime soon.
Right. I think I agree with that. I'd rather do Mason too. Trade Tyler Warren for Njoku Sutton. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Do I do CMC and Ridley for London and Cook?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's tough. CMC is very valuable. So that's the biggest piece that you're asking yourself how you feel about there.
I say yeah.
Yeah, that one's tough, but I guess I wouldn't hate pulling the trigger on it.
Trade Justin Jefferson for Jonathan Taylor.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And redraft,
Absolutely.
yes.
Dobbins or Hollywood. Kind of depends on scoring format.
Yeah,
I feel like Hollywood this week against the Giants, right? Versus Dobbins versus the Chargers.
Line them up. He should be able to line them up.
Trade away Gibbs and JSN for Henry and Amon-Ra.
Ooh. Gibbs, JSN, you get Henry and Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra over JSN. Then it really comes down to who do you think is going to be better between Gibbs and Henry.
Damn, that's tough.
That is very tough.
I think Henry Amon-Ra.
Yeah, that's my go-to. Very tough though. Good position to find yourself in.
Absolutely. All right, I need to just scroll the bottom. Drop Coleman for Franklin or Robinson. I guess
Let's not get crazy here. Let's not get crazy here.
Right. Puka or Neighbors?
Ooh, Neighbors though. Tough, but
for this week, Neighbors versus the Chiefs versus Puka. Yeah, I think you're right, Neighbors.
Yeah.
Traded Swift for Chuba and Wandale. I love that.
Did you use lube? Because
no joke.
Yeah, that's a massive win.
Miguel, I hope you tucked that man in afterwards.
Yeah, I hope you took him out for a nice seafood dinner at Red Lobster and paid for it.
A Dunze or Flowers? Flowers. Should I bench Genty?
For who?
That's the question exactly. For who? I would say no.
Unless you just are loaded and can afford to.
Right. Unless your shit's just like swinging and hitting you in the knees and bruising you out,
Yeah.
Hubbard and Golden for McMillan and Connor.
Ooh. Hubbard over Connor, but then McMillan over Golden because we're talking about Tet here.
Mm-hmm. I think Tet's just too far over Golden.
Yeah, I
Connor
agree.
Hubbard.
I wasn't a Golden guy coming into the draft, and I'm not so far convinced.
No. So Tet and Connor. Pittman, Pickens, and Baker for Josh Allen? Yes.
Yeah, if they will take that, 100%.
Hollywood or Wandale Robinson in Sunday night game?
Ooh.
That's a
They're
good
both
question.
playing each other. Chiefs secondary is not that great though, right? It's just Chris Jones is the wrecker.
They played much better last week, but yeah, the Chiefs secondary struggles. I think I go Wandale.
Yeah, that way you can scam some targets.
Right. Start Ladd, Etienne, or Mason. Ladd.
Yeah.
Would you trade away DJ Moore, T. Higgins, Pickens for Drake London?
Ooh, DJ
That's a
Moore,
lot
T. Higgins, and Pickens
for
for
London.
who? For
Drake
yeah,
London.
that's a bit of an overpay. That's a bit of an overpay. I like Drake London, but not that much for a 3-for-1 of those
Just
calibers.
I say just take out one of Moore or Higgins. If you do Higgins and Pickens for London, great. Moore and Pickens for London, great.
Right. I agree.
J.K. Dobbins for Laporta, need tight end bad. I would do that.
I'd try to get somebody else. I feel like you could get a little bit more for J.K. Dobbins, especially right now while people are chicken littles.
Oh, you think you can get Kelsey, huh?
Brother, don't you say that name on the show ever again. Stay away from me and my son.
Sorry, Mr. Swift.
I think you could probably get for J.K. Dobbins, you could try to go after Fannin, and I would probably prefer Fannin. I don't know. Laporta he kind of seems like the odd man out now. Everybody thought that was going to be J-Mo, but it seems like it's Laporta the past 2 years.
Right.
I don't know.
Knicks, Connor, Egg Booty for Ladd and Chase Brown. I get the Ladd side.
So you're giving up Egbuka and who?
Igbuka, Connor, and Knicks. We're just getting
And
Ladd and Chase Brown.
I like Chase Brown Ladd side.
I do too. I have an opportunity to get Kraft or Bowers. Go get them.
Yeah, either one. Right now, though, I'd rather have Kraft just because for sure no injury. But, I mean, either one's fine.
Trade Jason and Coleman for Adams.
No.
Gotcha. I don't think I do that either. We
Yeah.
got some crying laughing emojis from Rafa. Which one was Rafa? Oh, benching Genti. Hey, we're not serious here at all, man. We're glad you can laugh with us. What do you think I could get for A.J. Brown and Kenneth Walker? This is from Maddox Young. Desperately need some help at wide receiver, tight end.
For AJ Brown and Kenny Walker, kudos to you for trying to sell high on Kenny Walker. Good time.
Trey McBride, go get him.
You know what? Might be. That's a good suggestion. Go for it.
Maybe.
Goal and
Goal.
kill. Go big or go home. That Trey McBride owner could be freaking out. Brock Bowers owner could be freaking out with that knee brace. The bionic man.
Absolutely.
Bionic man.
Neighbors, Nico, Adunze, Ladd, and T. Start 3.
Well, you're starting
Lindgren.
Neighbors, and you're starting Ladd.
Mm-hmm. So Nico, Adunze, and T.
And then Odunze, I think. Actually, who the Bengals play?
Bengals are playing Vikings.
Tee Shimon.
Oh my God, get out of here, dog. Who are the Vikings playing again? They're playing somebody.
I thought you said they're playing the Bengals. The Vikings and the Bengals.
Oh, shh, dude, I'm fucking... Well, you can't say that word anymore on anything we're streaming, but I'm not an intelligent man, as everybody can tell. Yeah, okay. I'll go with you. I'll do Neighbors, Ladd, and T. Old T. Get rid of Ingram. Yeah.
Yeah, who are you getting rid of them for? Because more than likely it's going to be us. Hell, if you just want to drop them just to get that cancer out of your locker room, I don't even know that I disagree with dropping them just to do it.
Yeah, we have some spite drops in our league, bro.
Sometimes you got to get that. Sometimes you got to get that evil out, brother. I get it. Sometimes you got to send a message.
Pickens, Sutton, Pearsall, Ellick. Start 2. Not Ellick.
Yeah, Pearsall, you're starting. Do you say Sutton?
Sutton and Pickens.
I'd start Pickens because they're playing the
Bears.
Chicago.
Yeah.
They should blow out Chicago.
Agreed.
Chicago's secondary is terrible. This could finally be his breakout game. Worst case scenario, they get stuck in a shootout that they don't want to be in because their defenses are both just cheeks. High scoring game, maybe goes to overtime because nobody thought the Giants game would be high scoring in a shootout. Hopefully you get a repeat of that. So I'm starting Pickens and Pearsall. Is that who he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pickens and Pearsall are getting the start.
Trade Evans and Juwan Johnson for London. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just use protection. Somebody's wanting to do that.
If someone's taking Evans and Juwan Johnson, it's like, you want to get high?
Yeah.
Get some towel action going on, dude. Trade Swift and Pittman for Evans. I get Evans.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, that one's tough. I do like Pittman. That one's tough. I think I agree.
Drop Diggs for Franklin. Yes.
Yes. Didn't think I'd be saying that. Thought we were going to have a Diggs bounce back.
Right. Pick up Dak or Daniel Jones off waiver.
Ooh. Nice
go,
position to be in.
I say Dak.
Yeah. I don't want to get too crazy here. Let's go with Dak.
Gotta settle down a little bit here, boys.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren and Ladd for Brock Bowers. Is that bad? That's
dude.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I'd rather keep Warren and Ladd. Right now, with the Bowers knee injury, there's not that much of a difference between Warren and Bowers.
I agree. I'd rather have Warren and Ladd too. Mm-hmm. Thoughts on a Dunze?
That Bears offense scares me, and I say that as somebody that bought into them being really good the past 2 years and just isn't seeing it translate. Plus, your boy, if you've been tuning in since the beginning last week, has been telling you pick up Packers defense if they're available, because in the fantasy playoffs they play the Chicago Bears twice. I do not like that for Chicago. So if you're trying to rely on Odunze in your fantasy playoffs, that's going to be a bad time.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be highly matchup dependent.
Leyland, I can't remember if you're subscribed or not. If you're not, make sure you do subscribe. But I feel like we've had Leyland last year. I don't know why. That name just feels familiar to me. Chase Brown and Sutton for K9 in London.
I'd take K9 in London, I think.
I believe I would too.
Yeah.
Hunt or Palmer? Hunt
or Palmer? Trey Palmer?
Yeah, I believe so. Or Jordan Palmer?
I don't even know who the hell Jordan Palmer is. So, yeah, I'm going with Kareem Hunt.
I'm guessing Jordan Palmer. Like the catching the deep balls for the Bills, right? Jordan Palmer? Used to be on the Chargers?
Only Palmer I know, brother's Arnold. So.
Oh, my God. Get this. Jane Daniels and Roma Dunze for Malik Neighbors.
Ooh.
Daniel Jones would become my starter.
Oh, brother. I think I would do that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Come on. Do it.
All right, we got our boy Rafa. Bench Genty and start Warren and ETN this week.
If we're talking Tyler Warren, yes. If we're talking Jalen Warren,
I think we're talking Jalen Warren. I think we're talking running backs.
God, I hate Jalen Warren.
I know we don't even want to talk about him anymore.
I do like ETN, but I'm not a Jalen Warren guy. So
Warren is against the against the Patriots, and what's his name? Genty is against the Commanders. I would do Genty ETN.
Yeah, because the Commanders' defense is worse than the Patriots' defense. I actually heard people glazing the Patriots' defense just today. So with that, Rafa, come on, bro. It's a different strain of Genty. I promise, bro. Just try it. It's a different strain, bro. I promise, dude. Just try.
It's smooth. It's smooth, bro.
Promise, bro. I promise.
Evans and Devontae Smith for London and Wandale.
Yes.
Ingram for Johnson.
If somebody's taking that, run and don't look back if it's Juwan Johnson.
I just did Derrick Henry for Amon-Ra. Is that good? Yeah.
Yeah, if you need a receiver, it's pretty decent. Yeah.
I mean, you're getting an elite player too and getting rid of that concern about the age. So I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Mike Evans for Goff. He's got Joey Burrow, Fields, St. Brown, TH12, Bateman, Cup, or get Mac Jones until Fields returns.
I think you could take the hit, so yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I'd ride it out. I just did Derrick Henry for Amon-Ra. Oh, you read that one already. Pick up Dak or Daniel Jones. Did that one. Dang, sorry. Let me find a new one. Would you trade Ladd and Tyler Warren for Keenan Allen, Pollard, and Alec? No.
No.
No. Thoughts on Genty? We'll keep it quick. We think you hold him.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Traded Kamara and ETN for Genty. Thoughts? I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it.
What running back could I get for Warren and Judy/Devontae?
If we're talking about Jalen Warren and you're giving up Judy/who?
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith and Jalen Warren, and you want another running back. I think you could probably get Kenny Walker from somebody thinking they're selling high.
Yeah.
I would look into Josh Jacobs.
It might be hard to get all the way up to him.
Right, it might be hard.
Connor?
Problem is, I don't know if Connor, honestly, at this point, it's going to be kind of worth it because we're talking about Warren and Devontae. That's my problem. I'd hold on that one. Hope that Devontae has a bigger game because I feel like it's got to be coming, and then try that.
Yeah. Let's see. We have traded Tyreek and Swift for London. Love it.
Yeah, I love that.
Would you trade Juwan for Ridley? I have Kraft and a 12-man need wide receiver. Yes.
Yes. Yep. If you got Kraft, yes.
1,000 times.
Right. That's good.
All right, Megan, Ridley or Franklin? Ridley.
Yes. Tough, but yes.
Larrett, thoughts on Genty? Ride him. Don't give up. I just got Bijan for Nico and Ashton Genty. Was that a reasonable win? I'd say that's an unreasonable win.
I would go to my nearest health clinic and request a screening because that individual is a dirty, dirty person. And they probably gave you something when you had that encounter with them. Because you really put them through the mattress on that one.
Listen, guys, listen. Protection doesn't protect you from everything. We need to have a talk right now.
There's a human-sized hole in your mattress where you piled your own through there.
Pick up Russ, Goff, Caleb with Burrow going down.
I mean, Russ, Golf, and who are on your waiver?
Caleb.
Oh my God!
Hey, don't shame him. He might be in a very competitive league. You don't know.
I'd pick up Golf over those three. That's my preferred pick. Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Daniel Jones or Drake May? Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I think we answered that. Yeah.
Yeah, Debo or Drake London? London.
Yep, London.
All right, we got Yama Puppy 1. What's up? Please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time we go live, or at least you get to see our content. What running back can I get for Kittle and Hampton or Hampton and Ridley?
Hampton
if you're getting rid of Hampton, you need to be getting a good running back.
Right. Otherwise, hold. Hampton and Ridley would probably be your best bet, especially if you're in redraft.
Mm-hmm.
People might poo-poo on Kittle, even though they shouldn't.
Right.
Don't sell yourself short, king or queen, whatever you identify with. I would, if I'm giving up on Marion and I'm giving up Ridley, I would be looking to get Bucky.
That's exactly who I was looking at.
Yep, I'd be looking to get like a Bucky. Don't go below a Bucky tier, which I hold in high esteem.
Yeah. Trade away Love and Waddle for Ladd. Yes.
Yes. If you're set at QB, it's a 1 QB league. You can take the hit.
Also, once again, go get tested after that.
Right, yes, for sure.
Herbert or Mahomes? For this week, I'm going to go Mahomes.
Oh, well, yeah, this week. Yes. For
Herbie's
this
against
week.
Broncos.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Never mind. Yep.
She said that's what I thought. He said no. Dang. She tried to get
Well,
Bucky.
hey, at least you tried though, because like I said, don't sell yourself short.
What about? Yeah, I feel like Brees, you're dropping too low.
Yeah,
What
at that
about
point, you just
what
hold
about
them
Chase
already.
Brown though?
If you could get Chase from somebody who's getting skittish, I don't hate it. That'd be
Okay.
decent.
She says the man loves Bucky. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that love Bucky going around right now. CD for Justin Herbert and Ladd.
Uh,
Who's your
that's
quarterback?
tough. Yeah, if you can take the hit, I'd actually would rather have CD in a one QB league.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can take the hit, CD.
Yeah, but again, though, we are not going to shake our heads about Herbert and Ladd, though, because those are both really good guys you're getting.
Right, that's a very good trade. So
I got offered Genti and Nico for Swift and Puka. Hell no.
yeah, that's a no. Genti's good, but Nico, like I said, no. Too scared.
Her quarterback is Jane, or Leyland's quarterback is Jaden Daniels.
They could take the. You might want to hold though with the question about the severity of the knee.
Right.
If you got nobody under that, and if depends on if your waivers bare.
Mm-hmm.
If you got guys still out there on waiver immediately
Daniel
tonight,
Jones.
yeah, tonight needs to be a waiver claim for you where you give up somebody to get a QB. And then when you wake up in the morning, you have your answer. If you got like a Daniel Jones off waivers or like a Goff off waivers or like a Caleb Williams off waivers, then you can start to, get a little bit more gunslinging with it.
Absolutely. I agree. That's definitely, you find out tomorrow, and that's your answer.
Yeah.
Start Sutton or AJ Brown? AJ Brown.
Yes.
My thing is just, you drafted him where you drafted him. You're going to have to play him.
Right.
He's probably screwed you already. The only thing that can screw you more is if he has a good game and he's on your bench.
Exactly. So, baby, come back. I forgive you.
Oh, they say I can pick up Dak and Daniel Jones if I need to. Yeah, pick up either one of them.
Yeah, for sure. Immediately do that tonight. That way you have your safety blanket there and then start wheeling and dealing. Pull the trigger.
I also have Neighbors, and this is back to Yama. I also have Neighbors and Jay Jettas. Yama was the one. Oh, she's talking about trade. She was the one talking about trading Hampton and Kittle or Ridley. So I also have Neighbors and Jay Jettas. Should I try and trade Jay Jettas and Hampton for a running back because my backs are Hampton, Mason, and Henderson?
Yeah, you're pretty thin there at running back. I think you're
Hear
going
me
to
out
get.
though. What about keeping Hampton and doing Jay Jettas and Mason and getting another stud running back? Because otherwise, you trade away Hampton, and okay, you do Hampton and Jay Jettas, you're going to get one of the best running backs in the game. But then you still have Mason as your number two. I'd rather have Hampton as my number two.
Right, I agree. Do that because those are also your two most valuable pieces, but also your most volatile, and they're on the same offense, and you don't want all your eggs on a very questionable offense right now anyway. So good point. You just solved two problems, multiple problems. Start shopping around Mason because everybody's really high on Mason. Only person behind him now is Scam Akers. And obviously, Jay Jettas still has name value, regardless of how he's playing in real life. And you could probably start getting a very valuable running back. You can now start looking at, you could revisit Bucky. You could look at a Josh Jacobs. You could even look at a Jonathan Taylor. You got options now. I feel like this opens some doors for you. I feel like people would start to get a little bit more tantalized. Good point.
Absolutely. Yama says, I'm a guy, by the way, boys. So thank you for the clarification. That helps us out.
We had a Megan out there, so it's a little confusing.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're bouncing back and forth right now. Yama, please make sure you subscribe too, man, so we can talk to you more in future weeks. It's YouTube Bass Bowda Bag. I like that. Bass Bowda Bag. Make sure you subscribe too, man. He says, trading Genti, Bucky, and JMO for Saquon, Devontae Adams, and Hawkinson. Thoughts?
Hawkinson scares me. Mm-hmm. I do like Saquon. And then Devontae's not bad, but I mean, you got Puka's always going to be number one.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Because Saquon over Genti, JMO over Hawkinson.
Oh, 100%.
What do you do with Bucky and Adams?
I
They
think
feel pretty
Bucky's
even.
over Adams. I know Adams had a good game, but I think Bucky's going to be more consistent.
Yeah. If you can bump that up to like a Saquon, Garrett Wilson, Hawkinson, would you do
There you
that,
go.
Bobby?
That's making me a little bit more accepting.
Yeah.
Hawkinson's just killing me right now, so I'm a little bit
Exactly.
jaded.
Or keep Devontae Adams and just change out Hawkinson for somebody. Keenan Allen,
Right.
maybe?
There we go. If they don't believe in Keenan, if they don't think
Yeah.
this is going to last.
Let's see. Hubbard or Etienne? Etienne.
Yes. Tough, but yes.
Good Lord. These are coming in faster than I can read them, man. Start Keenan Allen or Sutton? Allen.
Keenan this week, yep.
Trade Henderson, Charbonnet, Johnston for Jacobs and Diggs. Yes.
Yes.
A lot of Mayor Daniels. Daniel Jones.
Yes. Daniel Jones.
Trade Jordan Mason for Garrett Wilson, half PPR. Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hawk or Juwan?
Jawan. Never thought I'd say that, but
God, I think you're right. That's disgusting. Appreciate the help. Bass Bada Bag. Hey, man, we appreciate the comment, buddy.
thank you.
Pitts, Ertz, or Ferg?
Ferguson. Fergalicious. I think they're going to absolutely destroy the Bears.
That's true.
Ertz would be my
it's
next
hard not
one.
to take Pitts, though, dude.
Stop it.
He's facing the Panthers. Come
How
on,
many
Bobby.
times
Take
is he gonna
Pitts,
cheat on
Bobby.
you? He's a no good for nothing cheater. He drops you off at work in your own car, goes around all day, lies to you, says he's filling out job applications, but he's with other women, and he's been doing this to you for how long? For how long
time,
is he
Bobby.
going to see your starting lineup?
A long
And what
time,
do you have
Bobby.
to show for it besides a few black eyes and the loss of your pride? You deserve better.
Hey, I appreciate that, Bobby. I appreciate that. I trade Josh Jacobs and A.J. Brown or C.D. Lamb.
You keep C.D. Lamb. So,
Yes.
yeah, you trade Jacobs and you trade Brown.
Should I drop Jerry Jeudy? No.
No.
I got Cooks and Gibbs. Should I trade Cooks for Bucky?
Yes. If you don't believe in the offense, I think that's a good get for. Actually, I think you could get more for Cook. I think you might even be able to get real saucy, depending on how good somebody's feeling about Cook. You might be able to get Bucky and like a lesser receiver, maybe, or something.
I think you're right about that.
Try to squeeze somebody. Don't sell yourself short, king or queen. Try to squeeze somebody. Try to get Bucky plus like a lower level whatever you need.
Yeah. He said he's trading Josh Jacobs and A.J. Brown for C.D. Lamb. Yeah, I still say C.D.
yeah.
Lamb, I think.
Yeah, if you're getting CD Lamb, go for it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Keenan Allen or McLaurin?
McLaurin.
Yeah, against the Raiders versus
Yeah.
Allen versus Brock. Yeah, I think you're right. McLaurin. Just got offered K9 and Bill for Mason. Wow.
I would take that.
I would take that.
definitely take that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash
Yeah.
before they realize what they're doing.
What say, Bobby? Get tested.
Yeah.
That's a dirty trade. You need to get tested after that.
I like Serta mattresses because you need a new one. They're pretty good.
Oh shoot, we got a new subscriber on Twitch. Maybe that's what that's from.
Maybe.
Just got a notification thing that popped up. Apparently, I didn't set it up right because it did not appear like I thought it would. But hey, we got somebody. Thank you, whoever that was. Man, we're coming in now. I have Derrick Henry as well. That's a guy he traded. Okay, let me go back. He traded K9, Sutton, and T. Higgins for Saquon and Pickens. He traded K9, Sutton, and Higgins for Saquon and Pickens, and he has Derrick Henry. Oh, my God.
Now you got Saquon and Derrick Henry. That's pretty damn good. I'd say you did well there.
Paul, you're doing all right, man.
Yeah,
You're,
you're doing
do-
pretty good.
you're doing good, man. Paul, make sure you subscribe so you can drop knowledge for us in the chat. Because if you're pulling off trades like that, that's crazy.
Right.
Would you say Jerry Jeudy, DK Metcalf, and Nico Collins are a good starting group?
Judy, Metcalf, and Nico, and that's your core.
I say no.
Right, that's a very shaky core, unfortunately. If this was last year, you'd be in a lot better shape. But this year, it's only a 2-week sample size. I am a DK owner. I'm a little scared to the point where, thankfully, I have enough depth I can contemplate benching him.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about Nico all night. Scared
Yeah.
of Nico, and then
Judy,
Judy.
she'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
But
But the
the problem is
around.
he's got a bunch of borderline 2s and 3s, right? It's like none of those guys are bad and you can't start them. It's just if that's your core, it's a hard place to start.
Exactly.
Trade Jay Jettas and ETN for Nico and Chase Brown. No.
No.
Would you take Puka and Warren for Gibbs, Hunter, Goddard? I'm guessing this is
Puka
Tyler
and
Warren.
Puka and Tyler Warren for who?
Puka and Tyler Warren for Gibbs, Hunter, and Goddard.
Travis Hunter for sure. Give up Travis Hunter, and then as far as Gibbs, I really like Gibbs. And who's the third piece?
So he's getting Gibbs, Hunter, and Goddard.
Oh, Gibbs, Hunter, Goddard, Dallas Goddard, irrelevant.
Dallas Goddard.
Yeah, Dallas Goddard. No, you gotta get something else, brother or sister. Whatever you are. That's just no, hell no. Immediate, take that shit out. Gibbs is great, and then if we're talking about Travis Hunter, honestly, I wouldn't want Travis Hunter either. Because who are you giving up?
You're giving up Puka and Tyler Warren.
Yeah, Gibbs is great. The other two, get the hell out of here. You got to have something else to go with Gibbs.
Yeah. Back to my other question. Should I trade Cook or should I trade Gibbs for Bucky?
Should you trade Cook or should you trade Gibbs? Either way, it's a 1-for-1 for Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
If you got Gibbs, you're holding on to Gibbs.
I think she's asking, should I trade Gibbs or Cook for Bucky? I would trade Cook.
Yeah, I'd trade Cook. You hold on to Gibbs. You give up Cook.
What about Jay Jettas for Chase Brown and JSN? I would do that.
I would do that if you're getting Chase Brown and JSN.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
And should I do Nico for Jettas in that same trade? Yeah, if you're getting Jettas, yeah.
Yeah, if you're getting Jettas.
My receiver core is London, Nico, and JSN. I really want to panic. I say don't.
Yeah, London, Nico, JSN. Only one you're worried about is Nico.
Yep, 100%. Should I pick up Quentin Johnston? Yes.
Yes.
He has a role on this team. We talked about this last week. That was the issue. I mean, well, one, he didn't have hands, but he was forced in the wide receiver 1 role. That's just not him. Right now, he's excelling in this role that he has as a deep threat. And, when teams aren't on him and expecting him to get a majority of the passes, he's able to work much better. So, yeah, absolutely, Quentin Johnston is a flex consideration.
100%.
Chase for Baker, Marv, Alave? Is that like Marvin Harrison?
You're starting to get too expensive regardless of whether it's Jamar Chase or Chase Brown. It's a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I just traded for Achane, Gibbs, in London. Today, life is great. Dude, good for you, Parker.
Life is absolutely amazing. That is incredible. Please let me know what you gave up to get that, because for you, I would recommend something with a little bit more strength. I would recommend a Tempur-Pedic.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Because you might even have done some damage to the frame. You're looking at this is no fucking laughing matter. You need to stop.
Hey, yeah, guys, come on. Take this seriously. This is structural shit.
About structural integrity is now compromised. We're talking about the frame is probably beaten out. And you're pretty much on the floor.
Yeah, that frame's toasted.
Support. So you're looking at a new box spring, a new frame, A new mattress.
I mean, at minimum, you're looking at about 1,500 here.
Right. I'm sure the sheets are absolutely gone. Plus, you're going to need a bigger size. You're going to upgrade the size anyway.
Bobby, how much would I have to pay you to keep those sheets? Let's be honest.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah.
The price of the new sheets don't matter. You just need to get rid of those old ones.
Yes, please burn those. Get your local priest. It's an exorcism.
Paul says, with my earlier trade, I will have Nico. He'll have Nico and Pickens as his wide receivers, Tyler Warren at tight end, and Jordan Mason and Ridley at the flex. And he's 0-2 right now.
That helps you out, I would believe.
Absolutely. Nobody's winning championships this week.
No. There's a lot of football left to play. A lot of football left. So.
All this means, Paul, is you have the best, or one of the best waiver priorities in your league, man. I'm not stressing about that yet.
Yeah, take advantage of that while there's still things to pick up that are worthwhile.
We stress when we start getting around 0-4. That's when we start having conversations.
Right. And then we go from there.
You think I should start Judy or Keon Coleman?
Who do the Bills play again?
Bills are playing the Dolphins on Thursday night.
Start Keon.
I think
you
so
start
too.
Mr. Keon then.
Because Judy's against the Packers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you start Coleman. The Packers are gonna be packing some
Would you take JT, Diggs, and Dobbs to get DJ Moore, Drake London, and Henderson?
Drake London's the only thing I like there, so I would think no.
Yeah. God, I mean, DJ Moore's way better than Diggs. I'd rather have Trayvon Henderson over Dobbs. Drake London, JT. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
I think I would rather have the London side.
That is tough now. You break it down like that. JT's just the only thing that kind of gives me pause because Dobbs is useless.
Right.
Romeo Doubs is useless, so just act like he's not even there.
Right. Bashal Tutton over Kamara. Sorry, Tootin. Bashal Tootin over Kamara.
Let's not get crazy here. It's a redraft, I'm sure, so let's not get crazy. We need larger than a one-game sample size. We've seen Kamara do it for a career.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Kamara. He's 50-50 about the trade now with K9 and Bill. Should I add Ridley on top?
So what is he offering to get K9 and Bill?
Let me go back in the chat.
Yeah, what was he offering again?
Paul, Paul, if you have it, throw it back in the chat for me. Because I see the one he was talking about, K9, Sutton, and Higgins for Saquon and Pickens. He did that one. If I'm seeing the right one. Wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong person. Sorry. Mason Ridley. So would you do K9 and Bill for Jordan Mason and Calvin Ridley?
If I'm getting K9 and Bill and all I'm giving up is Jordan Mason and Ridley, yes.
I think you're right. I think I agree with you on that one. Now it's harder because I do like Ridley, but yeah. I mean, you were doing things to that man before when it was just Mason and those two. So now that's fair.
Yeah. And it saves you money in the long run because you're not replacing the whole bedroom set. So.
Right. Thank you, Bobby. Trade Garrett Wilson and Josh Jacobs for CeeDee.
Garrett and Josh Jacobs for CeeDee.
I say yes.
Yeah, it's tough. If you got some good depth behind those guys, go out and get a bona fide star for sure. Get a stud.
Yeah, he says, keep in mind I would have Hampton and Henderson for flex options. My wide receiver 1 and 2 would be Neighbors and Jettis. Oh, yeah.
I think you could afford that,
yeah. Yeah, you're good. Would Brock and Rasheed for Tay Adams and Terry be good?
Brother, you can
Kraft,
get a lot more for Brock.
I got Kraft and starting Pickens and Hollywood.
You can get a lot more for Brock. Brock and who?
Rashee Rice.
Yeah, you can get a lot more for those two.
I agree. I don't hate Tay Adams, but I mean, you can get more than Tay Adams and Terry.
Yeah, you can really milk somebody with that.
Milk somebody. God. Genty or Kyle Williams?
Kyle Williams?
Kyle Williams.
Okay, folks, I know it's week 3, but come on now. Now.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's asking a question, Bobby. Don't you be disrespectful like that.
I know. I'm sorry. I really am.
Reel it in, man.
Answer your question, Genty, yeah.
Goff, Stroud, or Jones at quarterback? Goff.
Yes.
I have neighbors in St. Brown picked up Hollywood thinking of dropping Wan'Dale Robinson or Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, damn, brother. I don't know I'd go that far.
I mean, if you have to drop between Wan'Dale or Jeudy, I guess I'm dropping Wan'Dale.
Yeah, I'd drop Wan'Dale if you're just dead set.
Please, would you accept Genty for Kyle Williams? Jakey Poo on TikTok.
Give me a 20-30 first, and you got a deal.
Okay, here you go, Bobby. Here's one for you. For Dynasty, this is from Knowles Vibes. Horton or Ayamanor?
Oh, brother. Wow. Or sister. Hey. Let's go with Nihoy Mahoyer, whatever the hell his name is, as of right now.
You mean Alec? You want to go with Alec?
Yeah. Illick.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'll do Alec there too. Horton's a sneaky play, but I think I'll go Alec just because, I mean, after Ridley, there's not a lot there.
Right.
And he looked pretty good.
Very
Alec
good.
was pretty decent in college.
Yeah. Yeah. Horton every year, there's some white dude on the Seahawks as a receiver. A few years ago, it was Jake Bobo.
I was going to say Jake Bobo, yeah. Good running back to pick up off waivers. That would be, we talked about Ramondre at the start of the show. If he's on waivers.
That'd be my number one.
Tootin?
Yeah, they're out there for sure.
These are just like, I got him on the trending most added on Sleeper. I would do Blake Corum. I mean, you don't love him, but he's an option. Tyler Algier, I'd rather have. Jordan Mason, I'd absolutely rather have. Quinshon Judkins, I'd rather have. These are the most.
Quinshon's out there. You need to get Quinshon as your number one out of all those dudes.
Yeah, Quinshon's 106,000 ads, which like he's not available in our leagues, any of the leagues I play in, but these are the most added guys.
Yeah. You got to go after that one.
Yeah. And Rashad White's a sneaky guy. Like, he got the touchdown.
Yeah.
What did he have? He was the running back 20 last week with only 31% of the snaps.
Yeah, I'd go after him too.
10 carries, 64. His yards per carry, 7 yards and 6.5 yards.
That's absurd.
Anything happens to, what's his name? Tabaki, he's like the number one ad of the week.
Right.
He's not close. Is Egg Booty for BTJ a fair trade?
Brother, I'm keeping Egbuka.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I'd rather have Egg Booty too. Hill or Flowers or Adunze? Flowers.
Yep, Flowers then Adunze then Hill.
Genty for Mason and Egg Booty.
I like Egbuka. I would try to squeeze somebody better than Mason out of the guy or girl.
Yeah. Bijan, Emeka, for Nico, Jacobs, Terry.
You keep Bijan and you keep Emeka.
I agree. I agree 1,000%. Jacoby for DJ Moore.
Yes. I think I might honestly keep. You wouldn't keep Jacoby?
I think I'd go DJ Moore, man.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but
I'm a Jacoby owner though, so you're never happy with your own team.
Right? Yeah, true.
A lot of people saying thoughts on Etienne. Guys, we love Etienne. We think that you should absolutely have him. If you can trade him for something great, great. If not, we think that he's a startable running back throughout this entire season.
Exactly. We were high on him in preseason.
Yes, we were. Got offered Gibbs and A.J. Brown for Kamara and JSN.
Gibbs and AJ Brown for Kamara and ASN. Gibbs over Kamara. Problem is JSN over AJ Brown.
Right. I think I would do it still, though. I'll take the Gibbs side.
Mhm.
Should I put in Stroud over Goff this week? No,
Right.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
T and Sutton for BTJ.
I
say yes.
I would. Who that's? Hey, if you're a believer, man, I'm
am.
right there with you. Maybe you got me all hyped up on BTJ now.
Should I start Evans or Egg Booty this week?
Egbuka, because Evans is probably going to draw sauce.
Who you got? 2 of the 3. Hill, Egg Booty, Connor. Egg Booty, Connor.
Egbuka and Connor, yep.
JMO or Keon?
JMO.
JMO against the Ravens or Keon versus the Dolphins?
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, Coleman.
That's hard, though. That one is really hard. Yeah, I guess Coleman. I guess I agree, Coleman. Nico, Evans, Pitts for London and Hampton. Yep. 100%. I also got offered Swift for Mason and Hunter. Should I do that if the K9 and Bill trade falls through?
You're giving up Swift and getting Mason and Travis Hunter?
I think I also got offered Swift for yes. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't take Swift for Mason and Hunter. No.
Should I try to replace CJ Stroud? He is now one of my starters after Joe Burrow injury.
Yes.
It might be a long season in Houston.
Yep. I'd be looking to get a backup. So it depends on who's on your waivers. If you don't have anybody on your waivers, we can help you figure out a trade.
Start Warren or Brees?
I'm assuming we're talking about Jalen Warren. I'm going Brees.
I agree. Thoughts on Pollard?
I think he's going to be fine. Spears is still on IR. Really promising guy. I've been high on for ever since he came into the league. Biggest thing limited him his injuries. Injured every damn year. Struggled with concussions. Volume alone, he's a good RB2-3.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Start Hubbard or Javonte Williams? Javonte Williams.
Yep, Javonte.
Should I drop Njoku for Ertz? Yes.
Yeah.
Should I pick up Falcons D and drop Steelers D? I don't like the Falcons, man. The Falcons are against the Panthers.
Yeah. Oh, Falcons against the Panthers, though. That's a pretty good one for this week, though.
Divisional game. The Panthers should know the Falcons pretty well.
That's true.
I don't know.
Man. I just wouldn't want Falcons D anyway. What other Ds are on your waiver wire or just out there?
Yeah, we're all about replacing Ds around here.
Yeah.
I should say Bobby is.
I do like talking defense. Hell, I'll even talk kickers.
The best waivers on the board are Mac Jones, Spencer Rattler, or Jake Browning in my league. We use 3 QBs, so the QB waivers are thin. Victor's saying that.
Mac Jones, Rattler, or who?
Jake Browning. I do Browning.
Or Mac Jones. I actually am pretty high on Mac Jones.
I like Mac, but I like what's his name? Jameis Winston on the Bengals. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that'd be amazing if we could get that.
Should I start Hunter Henry or Zach Ertz?
Zach Ertz.
Agreed. Zach Ertz. I need help. This is from Matt and T. What's up, buddy? I'd get Waddle, Dobbins, or Pollard for Judy and Jalen Warren.
Waddle, Dobbins, or Pollard?
Or Pollard. Yeah. For Judy and Warren.
Jalen Warren, Dobbins, or Pollard. So we're looking at a 2-for-2 trade?
Yes. So it's Dobbins or Pollard with Waddle.
Okay. And he's given up who?
Judy and Jalen Warren. Gotta read that one again.
I think I'd rather have Waddle and Dobbins.
Yeah.
It's tough, but yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I might do Judy and Warren because if what's his name? Caleb Johnson ain't gonna get no run time.
That's true.
Man,
That's true. I keep
screw it,
forgetting
man.
that man's special teams nightmare.
Yeah, yeah. So I would do the Judy and Warren
Mhm.
myself. And that he is hopped over from TikTok. Thank you for doing that, Matt. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
This
thank
makes it so much easier. And please subscribe while you're over here, man. Start Ridley or Keon this week.
you. Keon, I
Ridley
believe.
against the Titans. Oh God. Or he's against the Colts.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Ridley, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
Ridley.
tough. Ridley.
That is a tough one. Yeah.
All right. Trade Gibbs, Nico, and Allen for Bijan, McBride, and Diggs.
Now, when you say Allen, there's a lot of Allens out there. So we're giving
Keenan.
up Gibbs, Keenan Allen, and who?
Gibbs, Keenan Allen, Nico, and you're getting Bijan, McBride, and Diggs. I want that Bijan side.
Yes, I agree.
He says, yeah, Judy just has been rough, just average. I agree. But Waddle's going to be so up and down, man. You're never going to be able to play him. He's going to either kill you or win you your week on your bench is the part of
Right.
that. Until we see a little bit of consistency out of Miami,
Mhm.
he's just going to be a guy you can't play.
Right.
Ladd and Jacoby for Nico? No.
No. Keep Ladd, keep Jacoby.
Should I drop Cup, Waddle, or Downs and pick up Franklin?
I would drop Downs.
Agreed. And I'd say it's worth it.
Mhm.
Let's see. My defense is the Texans, but the Seahawks and Falcons defense are on waivers. What do y'all think?
I'd honestly hold Houston.
I think so too.
Steelers isn't worth picking up. Seahawks is tantalizing. We talked about them earlier.
Mhm.
But I mean, if you already have Houston, let me look at their schedules right quick to give you an idea.
That's the problem with Houston's not been the defense. The defense has been
Right.
fine.
The offense is just absolutely terrible. So Houston, you're really looking at who's got the better schedule. Week 3 against Jacks, beautiful. It's going to be amazing. Week 4 against Tennessee, that's a great matchup. 5 against Baltimore sucks. Bye in week 6. 7 at Seattle, I like that. 8 at San Fran, that could potentially be good. Depends on if Purdy's there or not. Denver could be good or bad. But then they got Jacksonville in 10. Tennessee in 11, 12 at Buffalo's rough, 13 at Indianapolis could be good. Just not really a fan of their playoff schedule because at week 14 they face the Chiefs, 15 Arizona, 16 they could do well against the Raiders, but then they have Chargers at 17. So Texans are good until finals. So if you're going to be in playoffs or in the finals, just kind of be aware of that. As far as Seahawks, because it's really just between Seahawks and Texans. Pittsburgh's not play. Love that they have New Orleans this week. Arizona week 4 could be Tampa Bay is going to be rough in 5. 6 at Jacksonville, beautiful. 7 at Houston, beautiful. On bye at 8. 9 against Washington, depending on how Daniels is, could be nice. Arizona again at 10, 11 Rams, that could be rough. 12 Tennessee's tantalizing, 13 Minnesota's tantalizing, 14 Atlanta's tantalizing, 15 Indianapolis is okay. 16 at Rams is rough, and then 17 Carolina could potentially win you the week. So,
Right.
I like the Seahawks playoff schedule a little bit better.
Yeah.
So it's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. Hey, and we are, Bobby, I've kind of touched on it here and there. We're one away from gaining 10 new subs from our stream today.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate it.
Hey, anybody help us extend our record? If we can get 10 today, that would be amazing. So just one more person to head over to YouTube to subscribe. We do this for completely free. There's no ads for you guys or anything. And we release articles, all the stuff we do all week long, completely free. So we really appreciate it if you guys do take the time to go and subscribe. And we appreciate you guys being here in the comments, interacting with us right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Start 2. Bill, Judkins, Ridley, Pearsall. Your team's not trash, Costa. That's not bad.
Right, that is very good. So Bill, Judkins, Ridley, who?
Pearsall.
Pearsall's getting started, and probably Ridley, but that's tough. Tough, good problem to have.
I think I would do Ridley and Bill.
Not bad as well. Not bad as well.
Herbert and Sampson for Hunter and Bill.
I'm keeping Herbert and Sampson. Bill's good. Sampson could be relegated. If you got the QB to give up, you can get a lot more for Herbert. If you're doing well in quarterback like that, you gotta know your worth. You can get somebody way better for Herbert. You can get way more.
Right. Hey, we got it. 1,090. Thank you. Thank you, whoever hopped over. We appreciate it, man. Really like just today, all the comments and interaction from all you guys, man, it's humbling, man. We really thank you guys. You know, there's a lot of content out there, so we appreciate it. I'm back, boys. Yama Puppy's back. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Trade J.K. Dobbins, Nick Chubb, and Tet for Achane.
Dobbins.
I
Tet,
say yes.
And who's the third? Dobbins, Tet, and Chubb?
Yes.
Yeah. Really the most valuable piece out of Achane is Tet. So, yeah.
All right. Should I drop Sampson or Thornton for Troy Franklin?
Thornton. Sampson could still have a role as a receiver. Jerome Ford's going to be the odd man out. So
I agree. How often do y'all do these streams? Victor, we do these every Tuesday, man. We get on at 6 Central, so we've been on for over 3 hours now. But we do these every Tuesday, and then Wednesdays we have our NFL shows where we do all the NFL spreads, give our predictions for every single game. We have a lot of games that we play too, so that's tomorrow at 6 also. And then me and Bobby, we have UFC shows that we do on Thursdays, and sometimes they're live. We started doing them live, but with Thursday Night Football, who knows how long that'll last because everybody's watching that, and I agree. But that is when me and Bobby film. So we have our UFC show. We do college football. We cover, I believe we do daily baseball. So if you guys are subscribed to us, you guys are getting like fantasy football content. And make sure you follow all of our socials too, because we post a ton of graphics. I think I do like 16 to 20 graphics a week. It's probably going to be closer to 30 this week, just content for you guys. So please check us out everywhere. Better in Green. And then like for Instagram, some of those is just at Better Green. BETTOR Green. And then check out our articles online, bettergreen.com. You took out Bill in the trade. Should I do Jordan Mason for K9 straight up?
That's very tantalizing. I know he's got his ups and downs. I think I'd rather have K9. That's a tough one, man, but I don't know.
I think I agree, though.
I like K9. I really do.
I do too. K9 gets a lot of hate.
Right.
Trade Puka for Neighbors.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Neighbors is unquestioned. Absolutely no. Wandale's not enough competition, so yeah.
Big trade alert. Tet, Tyreek, Kyron for Nico, AJ Brown, Jalen Warren. Got Ladd and Bijan? Question mark.
I don't want Nico, and I don't want AJ Brown, and I don't want, who was the third one?
Nico, AJ Brown, Jalen Warren.
And then who would they give up?
Tet, Tyreek, and Kyron.
I'd rather keep those three, honestly.
I think so too. I think I'd rather keep those three also. Let's see this guy. Puka ranked number 1 this season so far. In the past few years, he averaged like 25 points per game when healthy. Absolutely. I mean, Puka's great. This is no hate on Puka.
Yeah,
it's not a hate Puka show.
If I gotta have Puka versus Neighbors, I'd rather go Neighbors.
Yeah, agree. Thoughts on Jamar Chase? We were saying this one earlier that if you can trade and get something huge for him because people are still believing the hype, that's great. Otherwise, don't sell him low because you're not doing yourself any favors there.
Yep. Yeah, you got to hold or get a ransom.
The whole thing about this season was why we all love Joe Burrow is because that defense is terrible, and injury to Joe Burrow is not fixing the defense. They're still going to have to throw the ball, and they're still going to be throwing a ton. You saw that they threw a ton to Jamar Chase, so don't just give him up for nothing.
Exactly.
I also got offered Bijan for Neighbors and Mason, but I'm real high on Neighbors. God, yeah, giving up Neighbors and Mason for Bijan.
Yeah, I'd just keep Neighbors.
I think so
Bijan's
too.
great, but when you already have Neighbors, it's
Yeah, I agree. Pick up Wandale or Troy Franklin.
I'd rather go Troy. It's a tough one. I like Troy more though.
If
I feel
I'm
like
doing
he's
it
just
1 week, I'm doing Wandale. If I'm doing season long, I'm doing Troy.
there. We go. I like that.
Trade Travis Hunter for Wandale. No.
That might be a bit. Yeah, it's a bit hasty.
Higgins for Nico.
I'd keep T Higgins honestly.
That one's tough. That one might finally make me say Nico. I think I've been passing on Nico all night. I think I might take Nico there.
I think I'm gonna hold Higgins. I'm holding that Higgins.
I traded Chase for Justin Jefferson. Don't hate that.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Jay Ford or Tootin.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Jerome Ford's not rosterable anymore. Get rid of him.
Not when that man's tooting on the field like that.
Right. Get rid of Jerome Ford.
I said that one already. Any ideas what I should do with Andrews and Loveland? Oh, brother, you tell me, man. As an Andrews owner. A previous Andrews owner got out, thankfully, but I mean, is he droppable? He has to be droppable at this point. If he's not going to do anything in that Bills versus Ravens game when everybody's scoring, he gets one catch for 5 yards. When is his time going to be?
Right. If you're in redraft, drop if you have nobody else. Otherwise, my best suggestion is the second that man hits 10 points or above, you get fucking rid of him as fast as you can.
Right.
So if you don't want to drop him, second that man does some points, you got to get out. You got to get out.
Absolutely. Guys, there's still so much chat going on. We've been on here for over 3 hours. This is what I'm going to say. We're at 1,091. We gained another sub, Bobby. We're going to start putting a timer. I think I'm still on. It's like the spaceship's starting to fall apart when you're on this long. My computer's not able to handle it, Bobby. Let's try to get, if we can get to 1,095 by 9:15. So that's another 4 minutes to get 4 subs. We'll keep going. Does that sound okay, Bobby?
That sounds good to me.
We'll just keep doing it like that. We'll just keep doing it like that. We'll just keep moving it up. As long as you guys are subscribing, we're going to keep going. Let's see. Adrian started off slow last year, too. He did. But here's Rafa, our boy Rafa again. He said, I got offered Kenneth Walker for Goff. I got Hurts as my starter.
You could take that hit.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're right.
In a one quarterback league.
I just don't love Hurts. But I agree.
Yeah.
And you're right. He did start off slow last year. It sucked. It sucks this year too. He just put Brandon Ayuk on top of K9 for Mason.
So you would get Ayuk and K9, and
for
all
Mason.
You would give up is Mason?
I would do that.
Yeah, because Ayuk's coming back soon, right?
I don't know how soon, but soon enough.
In the meantime,
the K9 for Mason was like we were right there, so I'd just say anything really at that point gets it over the edge.
Yeah, that pushes me over.
I'm a done deal. I'd say done deal. No, he could pick it up again. Maybe Andrews picks it up again. I hope he picks it up again. I'm not team pile on Andrews here.
Right.
Let's see. Jalen Warren for Ladd, Bucky. Okay, sorry. CD Lamb and Jalen Warren for Ladd, Bucky, and Benson.
Ladd, Bucky, Benson. That's tantalizing. And you're giving up Lamb and Jalen Warren?
Yeah, I would
Sucks
do that.
to give up Lamb, but I mean, Ladd's pretty damn good.
Right.
Bucky's good. And then, yeah.
Hey, everybody, we got a ton of people in the chat over on TikTok. You guys got to all hop over to YouTube, man. Subscribe. We need 4 more in the next couple minutes. Next 1 minute. We'll push it back a little bit since this is my last warning. But, guys, make sure you get over to YouTube. Start or trade Johnston? I mean, if you could
I'd
trade,
start him.
if you could
Unless you
trade
can get
for
a
anything
ransom.
for Quentin, I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
depends on what you can get. If you can get a better receiver, a better running back, whatever your position of need is.
Right. Tutton and Hollywood. God, I keep saying Tootin and Hollywood for Judkins.
Uh,
I would do that.
yeah, honestly, I'd rather have Judkins.
Yeah. Collins for Ladd and ETN. I'm concerned about Tootin and
Uh,
Chargers wide receivers.
if you're giving up Nico and you're
Collins.
getting Ladd and ETN, you need to do that.
Yeah, 1,000%. Adunze for Mason. Wide receiver room is Neighbors, Pickens, Sutton, Ellick.
Neighbors, Pickens, Sutton, and Ellick. Yeah, I guess.
Adunze for Mason. It seems pricey.
Yeah, you could get something better. You could get a better running back.
Yeah,
I don't agree with giving up a Dunze, but don't sell yourself short.
right. Flex Hollywood, Chubb, or Bill. Between Hollywood and Bill.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm gonna go Bill against the Raiders.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Let's go Bill. Sutton or Wilson. I'm guessing this is Garrett Wilson.
I'd go Garrett. The biggest concern is how's Tyrod going to do with them. He was targeting them at least. There's nobody else
True.
to throw to.
Yeah, I go Wilson still.
Yeah.
All right. Thoughts on AJ Brown?
You got to hold unless somebody's giving you an offer you can't refuse.
Agreed.
And then as soon as he explodes, if you're still out, you sell as high as you can and you move on.
Yep. Who wins in a trade? QJ for Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
All right, guys. We're not going to hit it. Bobby, we didn't even get one more heading over. Man, TikTok. The ones of you guys that did join from TikTok, though, I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys. This has been fantastic, and hopefully it's been helpful.
Absolutely. You know, we've been doing this for a long time. We did this all last year, getting a lot more interaction stuff this year. You know, you hit that 1K mark, gives you a little bit of credibility. So we appreciate you guys joining us. Would Nico Collins and CJ Stroud be reasonable for Jared Goff?
Nico and who for Jared
Stroud.
Goff? I mean, I'd rather have golf. So if you think you can get golf with that, by all means, do it.
I agree. See if you can get, because Nico is still thought of pretty highly. I feel like you get a little like Goff and maybe a bench running back or receiver, somebody like that.
Yeah, get a little sweetener.
A little sweetener. I like that. Guys, the article and more of our thoughts are available over on bettergreen.com. I'm going to flash up that home screen real quick. Bobby, thank you for joining me for this. Here's some of the articles that we have, guys. Promos, videos, games that you guys can join. I mean, please check it out. Bettergreen.com. Not Better in Green, just bettergreen.com. BETTOR green.com. Bobby, dude, thank you for spending over 3 hours with me, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, enjoyed it. Like I said, enjoyed the participation. It's nice to see all this pay off and everything. And yeah, tune in. We have pretty much everything you can think of. Our main focus, especially this time of year, is NFL, fantasy, that sort of thing. And then MMA content year round, and do a lot of UFC. And eventually I'll start doing some more UFC, MMA related articles, technique breakdowns, things of that nature, already online and on the Better in Green website if you want to take a look at what I've already penned in the past. So.
Yep. Absolutely, man. Hey, real quick, I got 2 comments that we'll hit on, then we're going to get out of here. Nico for Egg Booty in Rome. I would do that.
I'm taking Egg Booty in Rome for sure.
1,000%. Then Owen over on YouTube, he hopped over. Owen, please make sure you subscribe so you can come back, man. They'll feed us into your algorithm as long as you're subscribed. So please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. I'm getting offered a trade for Nuka. Maybe it's Puka. Getting offered a trade for Puka, ETN, and Egg Booty. He trades away Jay Jettas, London, and McMillan.
I'm thinking I'm doing that because, London and Tet, and who else?
He's getting London, Tet, and Jay Jettas.
Oh, he's getting London, Tet, and Jefferson for who?
And sorry, he's trading away. I just had to read it again. He's getting Puka, ETN, and Egg Booty, and he's trading away Jay Jetta, London, and Tet.
Puka, Egbuka, ETN. That's a tough one.
That is
a tough one.
I think I gotta go with the Jay Jetta, London, and Tet though. Just
Yeah.
From a volume standpoint.
Yeah, I agree. That's a tough one, but yeah.
All right, I wanted to make sure we got Owen in there since he hopped on. Thank you, Owen, for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. And
Yes,
he said, I will got you. He said, you'll subscribe. So we appreciate that, man, very much. Guys, enjoy some retro music as we get out of here. Peace, Bobby.
Peace. See ya.